Good afternoon. I am so sorry. Hold on. Do I want to do that? I guess. I don't know. I'm so sorry I'm late. As always, I'm doing too much and I wasn't prepared and all of the reasons and excuses. So sorry for that. Keep you all waiting. Because I've been doing too much and I'm rusty and all those other things. We're going to be doing our hair and makeup this morning while we discuss what's been going on with Big Gary. Holy shit skis. Holy shit skis. Um, did you guys like my thumbnail? Hold on. Let me where'd it go? Downloads. Is that it? Let me try it. Ah! I'm so rusty. I'm so sorry. Where is it? There we go. I love it so much. Let me put her on the board. Share screen. I want this one. Yeah, I guess. Ugh. Okay, wait. How does that look? There we go. Oh, I feel like I should get my glasses because I'm really not sure that I can see the chat all the way from there, but I'll do my best. All right, there we go. There's the thumbnail. Okay, let me take those off for just a second, just so that we can appreciate the thumbnail in all of its glory. I can still see it over there. Okay, that's good. All right, I think I can work with that. Missing Mimic, hello, I see you. Alex, nice to see you. Oh, I see Alex showed appreciation for the thumbnail in the chat before chat started. Thank you so much. Danny Baby retracted their message. Totally fine. Charlotte, Tater Fluff, Jessica, Acid Girl Art. Nice to see you. Elizabeth. I'm just taking roll call real quick. I don't care. I love it. Always good to see you. Shaking but not stirred. C. Morton, the Kelly Jean, emotional support muffin. Oh my God, Tally, I see you. Thank you so much for being here. I'm not going to be able to do Mickey Mouse roll call. Hold for just a moment while I scroll to current chat because it's not going to happen. As you all know, I just had surgery last week. They went in through my throat. The incision was in my throat. They literally like just moved all of the anatomy out of the way to get to the spine. So yeah, I don't know how much I'm gonna be able to do, but hold on. Let's see. I might as well, since I'm here, since we're all here together today, I guess I can go on camera. Um, I'll do my best. Thank goodness, though, I have all of the beverages that we're gonna need for today. Let me put her down for just a minute. Sit down. Oh, I look horrible. It's fine. Jordy, City of Thieves, thank you for being a member for 14 months. Yay, I think I can speak for all of us. You've been missed. Oh, thank you. That is so sweet. Thank you so much. Amy PJ, thank you for being a member for 22 months. Shell Vicious, member for 7 months in good standing, I might add. Welcome back, Sam. We're ready for some dirt neck dragging. We'll do our best. Shelly Ray, thank you for being a member for 35 months. Hope your recovery is going well. Happy to see you. It's going as well. No, it really is. It's going fine. I had a couple bumps and bruises in the beginning, but I'm feeling better every day. We'll put it that way. All right. Thank you so much. Addicted to cold brew. Hope you're feeling well. Fry the turkey. Listen, y'all know who runs shit around here, okay? My wife says we're frying a turkey for Thanksgiving. Well, then we're frying a turkey for Thanksgiving, and that's just the way it's going to be. So I think we all know the reality of that debate. Thank you so much. Appreciate you. Thank you for being a member. In good standing. Bitch, what is that jumper on your chair? This is strawberry shortcake. My chair's so squeaky. I am a strawberry shortcake fan. We'll just put it that way. Strawberry shortcake fan. In fact, let me show you. I mentioned I have all of the beverages necessary on deck, on hand to hopefully get us through at least an hour. I want to spend at least an hour with you guys today, although I have a lot to say. We can only go as far as my body's going to let me go. So let's go over that. This was a birthday gift. I'm already stumbling over my words. Birthday gift from Langley. Spiteful Pinky Jean, thank you for being a member for 37 months. Always good to see you. Sham, hope you're feeling so much better. Thank you so much. I appreciate you. This was a birthday gift from Langley. Oh my God. It's got strawberries on it. How cute is she? I put some ice in it. Hold on. Let me get the water out of it. All right. She's cute. She's dainty. Oh, you want to see my shirt called Blue? I'll be happy to show you my shirt in just a minute. This is what we're putting in our cute, dainty little strawberry thing with the lid in the straw. We're not going to drink the whole thing. That's why, woo, that's why she's going in here. I was hoping that the Alani itself would be pink, but it's not. It's totally fine. I know my wife is listening and she's like, Alani, really, Sam? I haven't been sleeping well the past couple of nights. I'm supposed to be cutting back the caffeine. It's fine. Oh my word, I'm missing messages. Cindy, thank you so much for being a member for 10 months. I'm so excited. Love your Get Ready With Me. Did you watch the second part of the Get Ready With Me? And also, I made a merch order. I uploaded that video. If one of my mods could go find it and drop it in the chat, that's a good one too. It's the second part of the Get Ready With Me where I finish my hair and then I make a sweatshirt. Anyway, that's what the Holiday Alani looks like in the little strawberry. It's almost like a little teapot. Do you love it? I love it. Don't worry. I also have my water, my ice water. This is also a gift from Langley for my birthday. Thank you so much, Langley. She even thought to send the straw topper thingy. How adorable. That's my ice water. And I also have some hot tea. I thought it was appropriate not only to help me get through the live stream today, but also, all things considered, that we have some piping hot tea to sip on while we're spilling piping hot tea and going over piping hot tea that's been spilt in the last week or so. So we've got the, what is it called? Celestial Seasonings, honey, vanilla, chamomile. This is the only tea that I love. So good. I bought a whole box for it in anticipation of my surgery, and I literally have only just opened it today. What will we be drinking our piping hot tea out of, you ask? Also, a birthday gift from none other than Rachel Langley. Look at this glass strawberry shortcake mug. It's so cute. So, don't worry. I have my hot water maker thingy right here. I'm gonna hit that button, get it to boiling. We're gonna have some fresh, boiling, hot, piping hot tea today. Oh, Lord. Cindy, I hope you enjoy the part 2 of the Get Ready With Me and make a merch order. P-Day today. Thank you for being a member for 46 months. Love the drama, but don't overdo it. You look great. Thank you so much, P-Day. I appreciate you. Tally420. Thank you so much for the super chat. Are you sure you didn't get a facelift? You look 30 years old, for fuck's sake. Oh, I know it. You know how I know when I look really good, when I'm looking really good, is when the haters start talking about my looks and calling me old and ugly. That's when I know I'm looking good. So thank you, Tally420, for that. Or is it Sunshine? Sunshine151. Thank you so much for the super chat. Hi, pretty lady. Hope you're healing well. Thank you. HB cute. All right. Don't quite follow the last part, but thank you. Danny Jean, good to see you. Hairline full, nailed it. FFG wishes. Who was it? Who asked? Was it Cold Brew who asked to see the shirt a little better? Look how cute she is. Oh, you probably can't hear me. She says Merry Christmas. This faux like yarn or whatever you call it, sweater yarn look is super, super popular right now. I love it so much. You love all the strawberry shortcake stuff? Me too. Hey, shocked pink panther, caught alive. Wonderful. Adorable. Thank you. Thank you, everybody. I'm so glad to see you all here. I'm so rusty, but you guys already know that. Lisa Simpson, I see you. AK, good to see you. Helene, I see you in the chat. Let's see who else do I see. Gothic, nice to see you. Missing Mimic, Jordy. Goodbye, Kyle. Where does Langley get these adorable things? I'm pretty sure Langley spends a lot of time on the QVC. And I don't know. Langley, tell us your secrets because she does find the best shit. She really does. Wolf Pup says fry the turkey. Thought she was referring to FFG. A fried bird is good too, though, right? Bamboozled says my mom used to collect strawberry stuff. I also have a, I also have a little strawberry pillow. Hold on, I'll show you. I got this off of, I got this off Amazon. I paid $9.99 for this thing. I thought it was gonna be, like, the size of, like, a regular throw pillow. No. I mean, it's still cute, but it's tiny. It's barely the size of my head. Could you imagine? Could you imagine if, old Big Gary over there held this up to her head? How much bigger her head would be than the strawberry? I know, ridiculous. All right, Linguipster, thank you so much for being a member for 34 months. And I see the gavel. We are so back. Missed you, Sham and Chat. Yes, the gavel is behind me. We might even be whipping her out. You never know. This shirt is available on my merch store. That was one thing I meant to do that I forgot to do before I went live, and that was to drop the link of my merch store. So let me get that. The Christmas collection is still live, and there's 10% off of orders of $60 or more through December 15th, and that is through the whole store, not just the Christmas collection. So make sure you check that out. Hold on. Uh-oh. Whew. Spelled that wrong. Christmas collection and merch store on sale, 10% off, 60 or more. That's through December 15th, because I'm pretty sure, God willing, and the post office don't riot. If you order by December 15th, I should be able to get it to you on time for Christmas, but there's no guarantee. So please, Lynn Webster, thank you so much for being a member for 34 months. I appreciate you. All right. So listen, since you asked about the shirt and I did want to go over some merch things, I'm going to go ahead and bop over to my merch store. How many of you watch the, what is that girl's name? Corporate Erin on TikTok? Put a 1 in the chat if you know who I'm talking about. Corporate Erin on TikTok. Is that her name? Is it Corporate Erin. Shit. I'm all tongue twisted. Sorry. Let's see. Hold on. Share screen. There's the merch store. Oh, isn't she beautiful? The Christmas collection really is just extra, extra cute this year, if I do say so myself. Are you guys, can you see it? Let me see. Yes, you can. Okay. On my merch store, I just wanted to point out I've made some changes. So let me slide her over here. So this is the home screen of the merch store. It currently is featuring the Christmas collection 2025, but up here, these 3 lines, you can actually click them. And the middle one says, get your wax melts here. And that is going to take you directly to Yaba's merch store and to her wax melt page, where she has all of her wax melts. Now, I'm a little surprised to see only 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 listed. Do we have only 7? Yeah, there's only 7 listed. We're going to have to get to work on that. She shows Peppermint Fatty sold out, but she has a couple of those left. There's a couple right before Christmas bitch left. So I'll have to get with her about that for sure. Langley says, good afternoon. Husband is right here having a sandwich with me, but I'm trying to listen as I can. Okay. And she says she thinks all that came from Amazon. Thank you so much, Langley, for being a member in good standing for 42 months. We appreciate you. The Peppermint Fatty. Listen, look, we're not sold out. She's got a couple out there. The Peppermint Fatty is, can you even see that? I don't think you can. Hold on. The Peppermint Fatty is the, you know what? I've always said the Peppermint Fatty is the perfect winter peppermint scent, but she recently got a new peppermint scent that I think might even top this one. But this one in particular, Peppermint Fatty, this is the dupe to the Bath and Body Works peppermint that they have out in the winter. And it's spot on. It's really good. So FFG's Foreskin, thank you so much for being a member. I appreciate your support, girl. Forever a basic Betty you shall be. Oh, you know what? I found my pickle.
When you're feeling sour, you're able to bounce back and bring the sweetness back into your day.
Aw, I feel like that's such an appropriate message, especially for Dirtneck. Dirtneck, you feeling sour today? Are you feeling as sour as you smell? That's the real question. How are you feeling today, Dirtneck? Don't worry. You can bounce back. The pickle said so. Since Langley's in chat, and I know she's listening and seeing right now, this one I noticed is not listed on the website, but she's got quite a few of these Langleys. Langley wax melt. This is so clean and fresh. I do love the Langley wax melt. So as soon as these are ready to go, they must still be curing or something. Make sure you guys pick up your Langley wax melt. Illyria, thank you so much for being a member for 40 months, coming in with the swords. Love it so much. Thank you. I appreciate you. Samurai, hold on. Let me go find your comment because that one, that one is not going to sneak past us. Where can I see? Oh, is this everybody's? No, it's not. There it is. Live. Oh God, I hope I didn't lose it already. Because that's freaking hilarious what you just said. Sour foreskin. I don't know why I find it so funny, but I do. Thank you for that. Appreciate you. Bertha Boyle Jean, thank you for being a member for 13 months. Happy Saturday. Love to Sam Yaba and all of you. How late am I? Let's see. You're 17 minutes and 30 cents late. 30 cents, 17 minutes and 30 seconds late, but you've not missed anything. So don't worry. I did show off my glassware though. Bertha Boyle Jean. Real quick. This is for a birthday gift from Langley. Love it so much. This is my holiday Alani that I'm going to sip on just a little bit. This is my hot tea mug. Also birthday gift from Langley. I'm about to turn this bad boy on, get some boiling water, and we're going to have some piping hot tea in just a few minutes. And don't worry, Bertha Boyle Jean, I've got my ice water too. All right. All right. Oh, Shell Vicious. That's exciting. The mug is so cute. I know. Okay, hold on. Let's get back to this real quick. Where were we? Okay. Shameless plug of the merch. Got to do it. There's no other way around. No other way around it. The Smeeze sweater weather. That's available. Love it so much. Let's see. There's one more. Oh, no, we are limited on that one. Okay. So the right before Christmas, bitch, we don't have a whole lot of those. Although we have some. We do have some. The pause and laws, which I think is also appropriate for the occasion, seeing as how we have had no less than 2-3 years worth of lies exposed on Dirt Neck over the last few days. I think that is one that's appropriate to share as well. Let's see. Let's go back to my merch store. This is the Christmas collection. You guys do not want to miss out on the Christmas collection. I am doing t-shirts, hoodies, and sweatshirts this year for the Christmas collection. So the Halloween I didn't. Halloween was only sweatshirts or crew necks, whatever. But this one is t-shirts, crew necks, and hoodies. Teddy Pig, thank you so much for the super chat. I'm late taking my take my money. What? Boring that you are monetized and skinny. I think you meant being, maybe. Let's try it again. Teddy Pigs, I'm late. Take my money, being that you are monetized and skinny. I'm pretty sure that's what you meant. Teddy Pig, thank you so much for the super chat. And yes, I'm skinny and monetized. What can I say? I work hard. I worked hard to be here. I'll have you know, this channel has been monetized since 2018. Consistently has remained in good standing with YouTube. And I've never lost monetization, and I intend to keep it that way. So don't worry about that. Sam, we've been new about that. About time she got her karma. That's right, Miss Ann. You like the piggy one? Me too. Sammy in Brooklyn, thank you so much for being a member for 5 months. Can I order non-Christmas shirts? Yes, you sure can. Sammy in Brooklyn, the entire the entire merch store is still available. We've got the Jack collection. We have the Girl Shut Up collection, which has a lot of really, really cool designs. Let's see. We have the Spite collection. I bought this shirt out of spite. I Could Be Meaner. I have a new I Could Be Meaner design, which I think is listed in the Christmas collection. I'll move it over here. Let's see. This one says, "Die or Don't, Gary." Get away from me. Be humble if you're ugly. All right. Well, what else do we have? And then we have everyday apparel. This is just kind of a mix of everything and also just some random stuff. There's some oldies but goodies. The I Survived the Curly Family Intervention 2024 shirt is in here. The Pink on Pink support group tour of Canada. The We're All Fat Here support group member t-shirt. There's everything. So yeah, you guys can order anything. Thank you for asking, Sammy in Brooklyn, and thank you for being a member for I lost it. Hell, for 5 months. Linda, thank you so much for the super sticker, hon. Okay, I need to look at the chat because I have not been watching it very much. Sorry about that. Skinny, monetized, and cute to boot. We're never gonna get my makeup done. We're never gonna get into talking about old dark neck. Hell. It's also pretty and such great quality. Thank you, Miss Ann. I should probably change my shirt because I tell you what, I am getting hot in this crew neck. Okay, it's sizing on the website. So I don't have it on there. I can tell you that they run true to size, if not slightly just a little bit big. Okay. So like this is a large. This is a size large, I'm pretty sure. Yes, this is a size large. Can y'all see me? Probably not. Hold on. Let me take that down. Okay. So this is a large. All right. I'm not a skinny, but I'm also not a fat. And this is the size large crew neck. An XL t-shirt on me looks it looks a little oversized. So if that'll help. Sam, can you show me how to add a message at the end of an order? I didn't see where I was to add a message. Yes. So hold on. Let me. Oh, how do I get to that cart in my own? I don't know. Let's see. Here, we'll put this in the cart. Am I still sharing screen? No. Hold on. Okay, there we go. So, ordering's really easy, guys. So this one, for example, the Christmas collection, I think they're all the same as far as the options. So you choose your size, you choose your color, and then you choose your style. The colors available for the Christmas collection are green, red, white, and pink. And you can get a t-shirt, a crew neck sweatshirt, or a hoodie. So a size XL. Actually, I'm wearing a large green crew neck sweatshirt. Click add to cart, which you already knew this part. View cart. Okay, so this is your cart, basically, right? Right here, it should pop up a box for you that says order special instructions, and you can type anything in here and it'll show me the note. Yeah, and they are unisex, actually. Thank you for pointing that out, Lisa Simpson. They are unisex sizing. So they're unisex, and yeah, I mean, they run a little big, but they're not boxy, which that's what I really love about the this particular style that I use. They're soft, they're cozy, they're unisex, but they're not boxy, and they're definitely, like I said, true to size, if not just a little big. Die or don't, Gary now has an even better message. Oh my God, Miss Ann, you are not kidding. I didn't even think about that. Let me put your comment on the board because that's a good one. Maybe I should start having the chat go through the bottom of the screen. That is so funny, Miss Ann. Die or don't, Gary now has an even better message. I wish you had dog coats for Christmas. Oh, goodbye, Kyle. That's something I can definitely look into, but yeah, probably not in time for Christmas. Sorry. Thank you, Bertha Boyle Jean. She says your merch is super comfy. I could not agree more. All right, let's see. Where are we? Okay, so this is the Christmas 2025 collection. I just want to go over it with you guys because I think it's great. I put a lot of hard work into it. I'm having a really, really, really fun time making all of your orders. I have, some of these are even designs that I don't even have up. But this is what I'm making. Our kids for Thanksgiving. So we have some family coming over and we have some friends coming over, and there's, I think, I don't know, they were 6 or 7 kids. So the kids are going to be wearing this shirt. I can't even see if you can see me. How? No, you can't. Sorry. Okay. The kids are going to be wearing this shirt. How cute is that? And then the adults are going to be wearing a different shirt, but I don't have any of them ready. I'm going to be doing those today. So sorry. Maybe I'll share that next time. We got the Meowie Christmas. We have Merry Christmas. This one is a leopard print with red. This one is the Christmas pig. This is how I feel. Look at me being festive. Look at me being all festive and shit. The Who Christmas tree. Love that one so much. This one says it's the most wonderful time of the year. This one on the green shirt is just absolutely darling. I love that color combination out of all of them. Tweet T Yaba did. She remembered to take the turkey out, and it's in the garage refrigerator. So, yep, for sure. Thank you for asking. Thank you for reminding us once again. This one is 'Tis the Season. It has a snack cake, a Santa, a bow, and then the Christmas tree is cheetah print. How stinking cute is that, huh? This one is the classic puppy Christmas. I love it so much. Just a classic puppy Christmas tree and his little bird friend. The Holly Jolly Christmas Club also looks very good on the green, but I like it on the pink as well. Don't you? Hey, Fauntleroy, good to see you. Okay, yeah, I do have the new I Could Be Meaner listed in the Christmas collection. This is one of my favorites. Love this one so much. I Could Be Meaner. And then this is also a favorite. I wear this one probably twice a week. It says, I'm not always a train wreck. Just kidding. Toot, toot. And let me tell you what, I need to redo the mock up for this and change out the mock up that I have on the front because somebody ordered this one again in the green. It's like an army green. That train wreck design on the army green is chef's kiss. It really is. I really, really, really like that one. This is another cute one. Griswold exterior illumination. Ask for Sparky. So if you order it on like the red, it will come with the green font. But if you order on the green shirt, the font's red. So just so you know. What else do we have? This one's cute. This one, it says sugar, but spooky. I don't know. It looked like it had candy canes and ornaments, and I really love the colors. And I know we have a lot of you out there who really like the skulls and that whole aesthetic. Matter of fact, on the Halloween collection, I think we had this one. Hold on. It says beautifully twisted. Look how cute that is. Again, this one looks best on the army green. Swear. It really does. And then this one. This one is perfect for our friend Gina. It's a bit of a mess, but doing my best. I freaking love that so much. Hey, Nikki, good to see you. Glad you could make it. Yamano Zami, I see you as well. Don't worry, we're gonna be getting started at some point talking about the bullshit. But you know what? This is important too. All right. I know you guys love the merch. I love the merch. I love making it. So this is my first opportunity I've had to really sit down and go over it with you. This one I love so much. It says, "Ask your mom if I'm real." Love it. I'm not allowed to make one of those or wear one of those in the house. This is a vintage nutcracker, which is just absolutely darling. Love it so much. I know when Yaba was live one day last week and she was talking about the merch, somebody said I should make some designs for nurses. And I have two actually. I've got this one. It says Silent Night, and it's got gingerbread Versed, propofol, hazelnut, haldol, and Ativan. I thought that was adorable. Jazzy, thank you so much for being a member for 38 months. Just finished a movie with my 4-year-old. So glad you're live and glad you're doing so much better. Thank you. You were missed. I forgive you for ignoring my email. Thank you. I appreciate you. Y'all are so funny. Hello, Duco Duos. Whoever you are. Not that sounded horrible, but I don't recognize the name. I just realized I'm back to the apps. Oh my God. Oh my God. The last time we had a little meeting together and we talked about old Dirt Neck. When was that, last week or so? I didn't have the ats. Now I've got the frickin' ats again. Ugh. Hey, Kelly Jean. Good to see you. Midwest Bird Freak. I see you too. Well, Sam, are we frying a turkey? Oh, hey, Elaine. Nice to see you. I know I heard Yaba say your name last night, I think, in her stream. Good to see you, Elaine. And thank you for being a member for 21 months. Listen, I said it at the beginning of the stream, and I'll say it again, and I'll say it every day. My wife runs shit around here, so whatever she says goes. If she wants to fry the turkey, I 100% support her. I did tell her that I would not be sitting in the backyard babysitting her turkey frying if she insisted on frying a freaking turkey. But I think we both know that if she insists on frying a turkey, I'll be more than happy to babysit the turkey in the backyard while she prepares all of the other dinner menu items on Thanksgiving. So I don't know. I guess we'll find out. I suspect if she's gonna pull the trigger on frying the turkey, I suspect that she will come home today with a turkey fryer and a big ass thing of frying oil, probably from the Sam's Club. We'll see. She's oot in a boot right now, so you never know. You never know what she's gonna get into, especially when she's oot in a boot unsupervised. So we'll see. Elaine, again, thank you. Good to see you, and thank you for being a member for 21 months. And yeah, deep frying a turkey is kind of dangerous, but don't worry, we'll do it outside. Not even on the cement patio. We'll do it down like in the middle of the yard. We have this like bald bare spot in the middle of our backyard anyway that just will not grow grass. So we'll put it out there. It'll be fine. Hopefully we have good weather Thursday for Thanksgiving. Surely if my wife is out in a boot unsupervised and really considering frying a turkey for Thanksgiving, surely she will open her weather app just to give the forecast a little, look over before she makes any major purchases. We'll also have to take the other turkey out like immediately. So, Jen, you didn't get the notification? What the crap? The wife is at large getting the deal. Mm-hmm. Yes, she is. All right, let's finish up the merch store so we can move on to what you're all here for. Anyway, I thought that was just so cute. So that's one of the designs for nurses. I know I have another one, but the question is, do I have it listed? And the answer is no. The other one is, I actually have it. I can show you. It says, it says shine bright like a call light. And it's got like, this one's also not listed. Ugh. Dang it. Look how cute that is. Can you guys see it? So cute. Oh, hold on. Let me find my shines bright like a call light so I can show you. And I don't know why I don't have this listed, but look how cute this one is. Shine bright like a call light. I love it. If I was a nurse, I would totally want to wear that. All right, let me put these back. Where they go? Actually, no. Right there. Okay. Bertha Boyle Jean, thank you so much for the super chat, huh? We smoke turkeys too, about every way you can think. We've cooked turkeys. Well then, Bertha Boyle Jean, if you wouldn't mind being on standby on Thursday in case it's a go for the deep fried turkey, maybe I can shoot you off a text or we can FaceTime, if I think things are getting a little out of control. Thank you for letting me know that you are an expert turkey fryer. And thank you so much for the super chat. Cantel Marie, thank you for being a member of 3 months. Sam, do you send merch to Germany? I think I have international shipping turned on. I'm not 100% sure. But Cantel Marie, I don't know. If you want to email me, we can discuss that and I can turn it on or whatever. So my point is, don't know if international shipping's on right now. If you put something in your cart and go to ship and start putting your address in and it tells you no, then my shipping's off. But just make sure you email me and I'll put my email address here. Hold on. It's Samantha Jean Merch at gmail.com. Samantha Jean Merch at gmail.com. Yeah, you can just email me, okay? Lord have mercy. Hey, Fadma. Did I say that right? I don't think so. Oh my God. This is the, so this is the Thanksgiving shirt that I'm making for me and Gina. And if there's any other adults going to be present, I'm making this one. My wife, however, is going to be wearing, hold on, I'll show you. It's so cute. If I can find it. I know I didn't put it up. I'm going to end up hitting my damn keyboard. Oh, here it is. Look. So she's going to have this one. And then the rest of us are going to wear the turkey butts. Sam's business email is tattooed on my bum for reference. Fauntleroy, you are hilarious. Ugh. All right. How many times am I gonna turn around and do that? I love that one so much, though. Isn't it cute? This is the one I'm wearing, the Merry Christmas in the embroidered look. You're heating up potato soup, Bertha Boyle Jean. I had some baked potato soup after my surgery. I bought it from Sam's Club, and that was like one of the first things I ate when I got home and I got settled, and I was like hungry. And it has big chunks of potato in it, and even chewing them up, getting that down my throat was so hard. So I think I am traumatized. Um, hold on. I think I'm traumatized from that. Like, hold on. Sorry. I got a text message. I'm traumatized from that experience. Anyway, this Merry Christmas is a vintage Merry Christmas. So in the word Merry, it has like this vintage Christmas scene. I thought that is so cute. I love it so much. I'm probably going to make one for myself. This one is the Santa saying, "You ain't getting shit." Look how that looks on the white. I absolutely love it on the white. But they honestly, they all look great on every color. And me personally, I don't and won't wear white for any reason unless it's like I'm wearing it for like just this one day, just this one occasion or something like that. Otherwise, no. This is Joy to the World Classic. Also has like a leopard print in the middle. I thought that was so cute. And then there's this one that is also Joy to the World. I really like that one. And then this is the last one I have. I have other designs that did not make it to the website, and that sucks so bad. Maybe we can do a live sometime where I just like show you the ones I have because I have so many shirts on hand, so many like already printed designs on hand. Maybe we can do something like they do on the TikTok shop or the TikTokers where they're selling their shit live. Maybe we can even do it on TikTok. I don't know. We'll see. This one says "Better Not Pout." I thought that was cute. It looks really, really, really sharp on the white. All right, so anyway, that is the Christmas collection, but yes, the rest of the, merch store is still still active unless you wanna buy a prayer candle. Because for some reason, I took my prayer candle listing down. Now, why would I do something so silly? Especially since I specialize in custom order, merch, you know what I mean? Let's see. Candle. There we go. The decal and, oh, that's why I took it down. Okay, hold on. It had a word I shouldn't, be saying in it. So we're gonna go ahead and fix that. Save. Go back out. Okay, so if you are international and you want a prayer candle, I ship only the decal. So it's literally just a sticker. You peel it off, you put it on your own prayer candle that you would obtain from the Dollar General, the Dollar Tree, or wherever it is that the international folks purchase their cheap prayer candles from. I don't know. But if you are in the United States, you get the actual candle. So, all right. So now if I refresh, they should be there. Was it the word poo? Oh, look, it's still on there. That's fine. I'll fix that later. That is on the actual candle listing. Oh, I can fix that right now. Hold on. Remove, save, refresh. Look at that. Look at that. All right. So if you're a US citizen, it's a $15. The prayer candles, and that's all prayer candles. I have other prayer candle designs. This is just the only one I have listed. But as always, if you want a custom order, maybe you've doodled a candle yourself and you would like for me to make it into a candle for you and print it, on my printer or whatever, just let me know. Leave me a note at checkout. That's how that works. And then if you are international outside of the US, you would purchase this listing, which is the decal for $5. $5. That's a bargain. Yeah, everything's still there. Halloween collection is even still up. If you guys missed out on the Halloween collection, you just have to have something that is still up. So yeah. All right, guys. Something tells me I'm not going to end up doing my makeup during today's stream. So we're just going to, I guess, go like this. That's fine. Connie Killjoy, thank you so much for being a member for 20 months. Gary dragging soundtrack for house holiday prep. Hell yeah. Thank you so much for being a member for 20 months. Okay. So, what do you guys think? Let's just start there, shall we? Maybe we can just talk while I do my makeup and we'll just talk about it. I'll read the chat, I promise. What are our thoughts now that we've had some time to process? You know, Chris dropped the bombshell. What day was it? What day was it that Chris dropped that bombshell and said that BBJ passed away on such and such a date? And then Dirtnet kept us all waiting in suspense literally all week to see what's she going to do? How's she going to play it? She makes us wait all the way till Friday. Till Friday. You want to say Tuesday? AK, you missed all the details of this? Holy crap, AK. Listen, you know where you can find everything you need to know and catch up on it all? Yaba has done a couple streams since I think it was Tuesday. And she's been covering it pretty well. Fauntleroy says Sam rejected my candle design. It was Yaba as Lady Godiva riding a horse new to the support group. Fauntleroy, that must have gone to my spam box. Could you resubmit? Yaba has been killing it. And let's listen. Let's give credit where credit's due. All right. The facts are the facts. If French fried girl, if Annie, let me check something. No, that's not what I want. Here it is. Annie, are you walking? Are you walking, Annie? Annie, are you walking? Oh, wait. And then, of course, this.
Control yourself, bitch.
I love that one so much. Annie, are you walking? Are you walking, Annie? If Annie had not allowed the fail farmers, the reaction bloggers, the Arby's, would you like fries with that? Turns out the answer was yes. They would like fries with that. Had old Annie not allowed the fail farmers over there to influence her the way that they do, none of this would have happened. She would have still been over there refusing to answer any questions about what happened to BBJ, blocking anybody that asked her about it. Whole time knowing full well she's sitting over there knowing BBJ's dead, and not just dead, but been dead, right? For 2 years. She could still be sitting over there with her little secret right now, couldn't she? She'd probably be telling people what she got BBJ for Christmas this year. Maybe, I don't know. Who knows? But what I do know is if that Dirtneck had not allowed herself to be gassed up and so easily influenced by the fail farmers over there, none of this would be happening, right? Like I said, we have to give credit where credit's due. When she lost her ever-loving mind and allowed the fail farmers to gas her up and to doing what she did to us and saying what she did about our family and completely doing an about face on where she stood with all that shit and how she was saying that she would never use the you-know-what of a child in an internet slap fight against her enemies. And then what did she do? What did she go and do? And wasn't that in February? I think it was. In February. Let me see my Twitter. Has my wife changed her pinned tweet yet? I think she said something about maybe changing it. No, she hasn't. Here it is. March 1st. All this shit started in February, but it was on March 1st that my wife sent this message to French fried Gorl. Annie, are you okay? She said, Dirtneck, I want to see you on camera like this with BBJ or shut your fat fucking mouth. It was Yaba who started putting the gas on French Fried Girl over BB fucking J. It was me and Yaba. Because I'm pretty sure it was around this time, right around here, that I took back to live stream And I started doing my live streams talking about Dirt Neck, talking not just about BBJ, but about her evictions. What else? Here, let's go take a tour of my channel. Thank you so much for everybody who has subscribed to my channel recently. Here we go. I don't have, this is it. This is the extent of the content that I have public on my channel these days. Let's see. 7 months ago was my first live stream about old Dirt Neck.
20 grand a month on YouTube.
That voice. April 21st. All right. So it was March, or it was February that French Fry Girl started her shit with us. Decided that it was now okay to use the you-know-what of a child in her internet slap fight. Okay. It was March when my wife told her, Dirt Neck, I want to see you on camera like this with BBJ or shut your fat fucking mouth. Okay. And then it was April 21st when I did my first live stream on her. After she called my wife a poser, loser, dork. Anyway, I digress. Yeah, it's been me and Yaba who punched this bitch's ticket. Who put our foot on the gas with her and started demanding answers about BBJ. It was my wife who said, fuck this shit. I don't know if this Chris Feldman person on Twitter is really her brother or not, but I'm going to fucking find out. And to be clear, Chris Feldman had already been coming on the social medias all over, not just Twitter, running his mouth about his sister. So, fair fucking game, right? Right. That's right. So it was my wife who went over on the Facebook and said, hey, prove to me that you're the real Chris Feldman, that you are Dirt Neck's brother. And he did. And he did. So, hats off to Yaba for doing the damn thing, for getting the shit done, right? And for making damn sure that she was really talking to the real Chris Feldman, FFG's actual fucking brother. I just feel like, I don't know. I feel like we got to make sure that we're giving credit where credit's due here and all this. Yes. Yes. So we have been for months now, 7, 8, 9 months. How long has it been? I don't know. For months now. Waiting patiently for Chris to deliver whatever it is he's been dangling in our faces. Hold on. Let me get my water started since we're going to start talking business. Look how cool this thing is. Can you all see me? Hold on. Stop sharing. There we go. All you do is push this button. Look. Hey. There. It might have. I don't think it was seated all the way. Normally, you just have to push the button once. And this blue light lights up. And then when it starts boiling in just a few minutes, we're going to have our tea. You have the same one. I love it so much. So shout out to and thank you to my wife, the love of my life, and the realest motherfucker around. Let's just be real, right? These are those tea bags. This is the hold on, I don't want to dump it out. The honey vanilla chamomile. I have been drinking this tea for years. This is the only hot tea I will drink. You really don't even need sugar. It is so good. What do you mean the glass might? Oh, you think this glass? I don't think so. I mean, it's a mug. It's a mug. I guess we're going to find out. Hold on. There is something underneath this sticker that says something about microwave. Probably says do not put it in the microwave. Let's see. I really can't see. Contel Marie says it's fine. Hand wash only. Do not use in microwave or dishwasher. I think it's fine. It's meant for hot stuff. That's what I thought too. Liv, can you hear it? It's making a bunch of noise, but it's not quite ready yet. That's right, Alex Glitter. Yaba for the motherfucking win. Doing the damn thing. Getting it done. Whatever it takes, as per usual. As per usual. Thank you so much. Man, that thing is noisy. Danny Jean says the only tea I'll drink is sweet. Our foodie beauty. Wait a minute. Where's your comments? Not there. Not there. There it is. No, it's not. Okay. Our foodie beauty. Thank you for being a member for 14 months. Someone said Amy Flowers was in Foodie Beauty's lives 5 years ago. Listen, I don't give a fuck about Amy Flowers. In fact, if I never hear the name Amy Flowers again for the rest of my life, I'll be satisfied. Okay? I don't care. Listen, is Amy Flowers real? Is she not real? Thank you again, our Foodie Beauty, for being a member for 14 months. Is Amy Flowers real? Is she not real? Did she have the cat? Didn't she have the cat? Well, I think we all know now, and we know for sure. And it's been verified and proven basically by Frenchie herself, but also her brother, that Frenchie had the fucking cat. There was no sister-in-law. Dirt Neck's brother has never been married, so there's never been a sister-in-law. And the cat was at Frenchie's. She outed herself for that last night when she played that video of BBJ and what's the white dog's name that was in the video? Because I really don't know. Aaron Rose, thank you so much for the super chat. Glad to see you back. I appreciate you, girl. Spiteful Pinky Jean, thank you so much for gifting 10 Samantha Jean memberships. Holy shit, I'm going to be lost and behind on that. Give me a second. Here we go. Danny Jean, Carb Princess, Mystique 16, Alex the Cat Potato. That's an awesome name. Miss Ann, holy crap, it jumped. Miss Ann, oh well, Mango Kush Kush, Cabs 8658, Alex Glitter Queen. Hey, Rachel. Hey, Rachel. Is that our Rachel? Anyway, welcome all new members. Thank you so much, Spiteful Pinky Jean.
When the going gets tough, the tough get going.
Did you hear that? Oh, that's me. When the going gets tough, the tough get going. And then he said, that's you. That was so cute. Thank you so much, Spiteful Pinky Jean, and welcome all new members. Thank you so much for the super chat. What is it? I'm not sure how to say your name. I'm gonna call you Winsong. Thank you so much for the super chat. Thank you for being real. Thank you, girl. Appreciate you. Oh, I think we're boiling. Yeah, we're boiling enough, I think, for tea, don't you? Don't you think? All right. Do I have to turn it off? I don't know. No. Okay. Look how cool that is. Oh, wait. Let me take the straw out because that straw might not be meant for hot. And she's hot. Look how cute. All right. That is going to be absolutely delicious. What do you guys think about the straw? Can I stir it with the glass straw or should I not do that? I don't know. Winsong is fine. Been watching you and Yaba for ages. Always got the ick from FFG. You're not the only one who's always got the ick from FFG. That's for damn sure. Thank you so much for your support. Sam has the setup. I try to make my work area as comfortable, functional, and aesthetically pleasing as possible. I think the straw is going to do just fine. Look, I have 2 in there. You don't have to steep 2 bags, but I do. Look how cute that is. Okay. Oh, Alex says, yes, now I can post those. Those are some of my favorites for sure. Okay, listen, I know that Yaba already went live last night and watched this, and I know you've all probably watched it on your own as well, but especially with things like this, I find that it's very important to watch them more than once, right? Like several times because you don't catch everything. There's, little sounds, little sighs, tones of voice, inflection, all that shit. So we're going to watch it while I finish my makeup and sip my tea and give my voice a little bit of a rest. All right, hold on. That's good. That's good. Lori Lou, who says, I love Schooling by Sam. You're so funny. I didn't want to sit through the intro. There's no reason for that, but I did stop it right here. This is just one of the many things that old dirt neck over there ripped off from my wife. What's that guy's name? The oatmeal guy. Panda Pandu says, "Hey Sam, hope you had a stream about FFG. It was chill." Well, thank you. Thank you, Panda Pandu, for that information. I appreciate you. Oh my God. I totally forgot that I got this BB cream. It's a tinted BB cream that I was going to use instead of foundation. And I forgot yesterday and I forgot today. And I already done put that stupid foundation on. Damn it. Should I put this on too? Does it matter? Wilford Brimley. Yes, the oatmeal guy. What did I say? What did I say? I didn't say oatmeal, did I? I don't know. I can barely talk. What do you want from me? She ripped this off from Yaba. She ripped off Gunting. Start over. What do you mean start over? Start what over? Put it on too? Fine. Oh, maybe I can use my brush that I love so much. Oh, you love that BB cream? Really, Baba Booey? Okay. Okay, I'm just going to do it. Why not? Midwest Bird Freak, thank you so much for gifting 5 Samantha Jean memberships. I appreciate you, girl. That girl, Amanda, Sleepy Moo, Summer Sun, Steph, Texas Ma, or is it Texas, Massachusetts? Anyway, Steph, whatever. And Lori Lou Who. Welcome all new members. Thank you, Midwest Bird Freak. What does the pickle have to say about that?
Every step forward is a step closer to your goals.
Every step forward is a step closer to your goals. Are you listening, Dirtneck? I feel like that message was for you too. Where am I? Okay, there I am. Sham, you and Yaba talk so much alike. Do we really? Midwest Bird Freak, thank you so much for gifting 5 Samantha Jean memberships. Yeah, so yeah, that I'm telling you, listen, somebody, I don't know who, I'm not sure. But somebody came to me in my DMs after, ooh, I love it. Okay. You know what? Never mind. I'm just gonna leave that DM alone. But yeah, so French Fry Girl was always stealing Yabba shit, always. And then come to find out, we didn't realize this was going on, but come to find out, she was watching the support group meetings in the mornings. And then when she was doing her show in the evening, she was basically saying everything that Yaba said. She was basically just regurgitating Yaba's show. I mean, what do you call that? A thief? This is not the first time old Frenchie has been accused of being a thief, a fraud, a liar, a swindler. I was saying it in Yaba's chat last night, and also I put it on Twitter. What FFG has done, sure, it's serious, right? It's serious in the community. It's serious, online and amongst us, but it's also very much illegal. Everything she did, not just the, not just what am I trying to say? Oh yeah, not just her getting BBJ from Chantel using deceit and fraud, but then exploiting a cat that she knew was deceased, that she had euthanized to solicit donations out of the community for over 2 years. Illegal. So, yes, I tweeted, and I'll read that tweet to you all. It says Anne Marie Feldman, French Fried Girl, aka Big Gary, illegally obtained a cat, BBJ, from Chantel Thoreau by means of fraud and deceit. Feldman then used BBJ to defraud hundreds of thousands of dollars from thousands of people via international wire fraud for the past 2 years. Feldman euthanized BBJ in late 2023, yet she continued to collect financial donations totaling hundreds of thousands of dollars from her audience, meant to supplement the cost of the care of the cat. Feldman carried out this fraud on her YouTube channel. Now, some people have found it quite, I guess, funny, entertaining, hilarious, whatever, at who I tagged. Hashtag free BBJ at YouTube, at Interpol headquarters, at Interpol Secretary General, at Canadian Prime Minister, at POTUS, at FBI, and at FBI Director, what's his name? Kash Patel or something like that. I don't know. I don't find any of it funny, to be frank. But there was a suggestion. Thank you, whoever suggested that. And I think they tagged her too. This CBC Erica. Erica Johnson, an investigative reporter for CBC News and former longtime host of the consumer investigation program Marketplace, would likely be interested in this story. Her work is frequently focused on exposing scams, fraudulent schemes, and consumer exploitation, including online and financial fraud targeting vulnerable people, such as deceptive practices by influencers or digital platforms that prey on international audiences. And I believe that came from cbc.ca. This type of YouTube-based scam involving an animal to manipulate viewers fits squarely within the kinds of high-profile consumer protection investigations she's known for. So what do you say, girls? Oh, this tea is so good. You guys have got to try it, I swear. Look at. Hold on. Let me put my brush down so I can better navigate here. There we go. This tea is so delicious. Oh, hold on. Was it Twitter I was sharing? I think it was. Share screen. Sammy Jean. Yep, there it is. Okay. Hey, Queen Red. You are late, but that's okay. What's happening? Well, we're just talking about Frenchie and her getting exposed finally for I mean, I feel like she was already exposed, but I feel like we've just had confirmation that that Frenchie's been out there basically. You know what? She wasn't wrong. I guess she is part of a criminal enterprise. She's the criminal enterprise, though. Oh, that reminds me. Hold on just a second. That reminds me. I also redid her banner for her. Here it is. I made her a new banner for her YouTube channel. Or her Twitch or her what is it? What are they called? Twitch, Rumble, wherever it is she might end up. I made her a new banner. French fried girl, liar, poser, philanthropimp. And down here it used to say FFG and now it says Big Gary. I got her holding a bag of money with the ghost of BBJ sitting at her feet. And then I also added the money bag to the French fry logo in the middle. Some of my better work. I didn't have a whole lot of time to get it done. That was one of the reasons why I was late to the stream and I had to postpone. So sorry. But when I get on a roll, I get on a roll. You know, what can I say? Kells Bells Infinity, thank you for being a member for 20 months. A late Basic Betty reporting for duty. Forever a Basic Betty, you shall be. Thank you for being here. Libra Girl, thank you so much for the super chat. I went in and liked all of your vids that I hadn't already. Be like me, y'all, and push our girl into the algorithm hard AF. Love you, girl. Love you too. Thank you for that. I appreciate you, Libra Girl. I appreciate your support. Thank you so much. And thank you for the super chat. Just Deb, what do you love? Oh, the new banner? I love it too. Hey, listen. I had to figure out on my own how to get the bag of money to like where it's like she's holding it. Like it looks like she's holding it, like her hands are in front of it. Figured that out all on my own. Thank you very much. Sure did. In fact, that trash bag, I took that from the image in the thumbnail where it says totally not BBJ. So I took that in Photoshop and I I took that part out and I used some generative AI thing. I said, take those words out and put a gold dollar sign on it. And it did it. It was great. Snozberry Muffin says, stupid YouTube not notifying me. Hey, everyone. Since her brother helped her get the cat, I want to know when their fallout happened. Was that mentioned? Well, Steph, if you go to Chris Feldman's Twitter, hold on. For the BB cream is, I don't know, I can't read it. Is it 530 light medium? And this is light medium also. If you go on Chris Feldman's Twitter, which can one of the mods go get the link to Chris Feldman, her brother's Twitter, and put it in the chat. So if you go to his Twitter stuff and you just scroll back, because that's really all he talks about. He only comes to Twitter to talk about his sister. So if you just scroll back, he's been coming to Twitter and coming, entering, Gorl World's pasture for quite some time to tell off on his sister. He'll show up, he'll drop some bombs, he'll talk some shit, and then he kind of disappears for a while. But he started coming, I think it was, well, obviously, like I think March or April, that he started talking to Yaba when Yaba finally decided that she was gonna fucking take this bull by the horns and get this shit done. And she reached out to him and verified without a doubt that it was really FFG's brother. Anyway, he was saying that back in like March, April, whenever that was, he was saying like, don't worry, guys, I've got the goods and I'm going to be dropping them. You just got to be patient. And boy, howdy, I think it's great. I think he purposely waited till this late date. I think he purposely waited to this late date to kind of make her like, to make her sweat it out, right? And also how very poetic for our community that this happened right before Christmas, bitch. Like I think Chris is a fucking genius. But most of all, I think that he purposely drug it out really to make it as painful on his sister as possible, because Frenchie knows exactly what her brother knows. Frenchie knows exactly what her brother is capable of exposing her for. And in fact, me and Yaba were talking about it this morning, and we agree. We think that part of, because that video or that live stream she did last night, you could tell she's holding back. She's really scared about what else is gonna come out. She knows exactly what Chris knows, right? It's not even a question of, does she know, what could be coming next from her brother? Well, no. I mean, she doesn't know what's going to come next, but she knows what he knows. You know what I mean? So she knows what her exposure is. And I think it is absolutely delicious. And also, I think it's appropriate. I think it's appropriate that her brother made her sweat it out for months and months and months. I don't care. I like it. I like his style. I feel like she deserved it and she had it coming. And also, I like the fact that this isn't it. I know a lot of people think that, oh my God, Chris dropped his bombshell. Like, this is it. This is what he had. This was, this was his kill shot. And I even referred to it as his kill shot. This wasn't Chris's kill shot. Chris has more. He's been saying he has more. Was totally testing the waters. Miss Ann, Dirtneck testing the waters on with her little thing last night? Absolutely. And I think Yaba agrees that is the reason why she hasn't taken it down last night's live stream, why it's still up, and why the comments are there, because that's the best way that she's going to have to like get a gauge on where this whole thing landed in her community, right? Well, if you look at that live stream from last night and you go to the comment section, hold on, I have it. Can y'all hear Jack over there just a snorting away? Okay, share this tab instead. There's 927 comments. Let me refresh it.
Say.
Shut up. 931 comments. I will sort by newest. Okay. If you go to her comment section, it's very telling. There's not, look what I did. Did you see that? There's not a whole lot of support in those 931 comments, there is like a handful of die-hard Frenchie supporters who are working overtime in that comment section for sure. But if you look at the few and far between positive comments that are in Frenchie's favor, comments in support of Frenchie, you look at the thumbs up numbers of those comments compared to the comments of people giving her shit. The comments where people are trying to support her and take up for her, those have less than 10 thumbs up on average. Less than 10. All the other comments giving her the business, giving her the what for, telling her about herself, those comments on average over 20 thumbs up. For real. Go look. The most recent comment is from Virginia Wolf 4 minutes ago. Suey, piggy. Let's all give a grand old welcome to FFG. FFG, a new lolcow for the pin. I'm going to go ahead and thumbs that one up. There's one in support of Frenchie. It has 3 thumbs up. Okay. It's newer though. It was only 23 minutes ago. 3 thumbs up for that one. Let's just kind of get a good, let's scroll down to where we have some comments who have been simmering for a while. Those are 13 hours old, 10 hours old. All right. We'll go to here. We'll start 6 hours ago. Shall we? Hold on. Crazy blonde bitch says it's always the same people taking up for her. It's great. Oh, goodbye, Kyle. All these comments are fucking great. They're all bangers. Sassy Shelly says I don't know how to say that word. But anyway, are working overtime on Reddit as well. Noticed all they're doing is deflecting, saying, what about Yaba? What about Yaba, motherfucker? Huh? Everything there is to say about Yaba has been said and more. So again, I ask, what about Yaba? What's your point? Sicko fans? Oh, thank you. Okay, well, that makes sense. Sicko fans. Thank you, Fauntleroy. What about Yaba? Bellicious, she said, or is it Bealicious? She's blocking them too. Has she started back to deleting? I know she was deleting comments yesterday, but then she obviously must have went to bed. She's not deleted a whole lot though. The audacity. All right. So this comment 6 hours ago from @Monte_Voss says, yikes, FFG 21 thumbs up. This one from Odetta F1B says, Chantel is a horrible person, but trash can sniff out trash, and she has always sniffed you out as the same kind as her. I still cannot believe so many people ever liked you because you've always been a walking red flag, same as her. 40 thumbs up. Are you watching, Dirtneck? I'm gonna help you analyze and interpret the numbers, right? I'm gonna help you to analyze the data on where exactly it is your ass is as far as this community is concerned of girl world. I'm here to help you see that. Yaba just flips her long, beautiful hair and says, what about it? Exactly. What about it? All right. Another comment says, where's the live chat? That's right. She disabled the live chat last night before she went to bed. She actually disabled the live chat while Yaba was still live. But if you really want to see the live chat, Yaba was live and she was reviewing it, and she did have the chat on screen. The first portion of the live stream, the chat is super small. Somebody in the chat ends up asking Yaba to make it bigger, so she does make it bigger. And then I don't know if you know this, but you can actually use your fingers on your phone, iPhones at least, and you can zoom in. So the chat is still preserved either way, but yeah, it's off. Let's see, where are we at here? A Libra girl. Oh. Excuse me. That one's already on there. Sorry, it didn't go down. Libra girl, thank you for the super chat. Sammy in Brooklyn says, for the naysayers, this can fall under fraud. Criminal Code of Canada S.380. Ooh, Potential consequences are 2 to 14 in jail. Is that years, Sammy in Brooklyn? Sammy in Brooklyn, is that years? Answer me immediately. I'm so sorry that that super chat's been sitting there forever. It must have got past me. I didn't realize it. Sammy in Brooklyn says, for the naysayers, this can fall under fraud. Criminal Code of Canada S.380, 2 to 14 years. I told you last night you were going to Canadian prison, Dirtneck. I told you. Mm-hmm. Dirtneck likes to talk about my kids a lot because 4 out of my 5 kids, all of them while they were in their late teens and early 20s, made some really stupid fucking mistakes. And 4 out of the 5, yep, have ended up in jail. Nothing major, really, truly, nothing major. Certainly not fraud. Certainly not fraud. Certainly not animal abuse or cruelty or neglect or whatever. She sure likes talking about my kids, though. Hey, Rachel says maybe Dee Dee will put money on her books. Maybe. Maybe not. Mm-mm-mm. All right. That's enough of that, I think, for right now. So many cat scams this year. That's another thing. Did you guys realize that that Don't Fuck with Cats took place, if I recall correctly, hearing that Don't Fuck with Cats took place in Montreal? And then she has the nerve to pull off this massive years and years long scam of defrauding and using deceitful practices to defraud thousands of people across international borders out of hundreds of thousands of dollars using a fucking cat. Wild. Wild. Shelly Ray, thank you so much for gifting 10 Samantha Jean memberships. Let me grab all those numbers and then I'll get up to your super chat, Steph. Hang on just a second. Hey, girl. Hey, welcome to memberships. Flu Shoo Moo, Sassy Italian. Love it. Love to see it. Lucy Goosey, Buy the Book 76, BTD. Sassy Mama, Catherine. I'm going to say Catherine O. Okay. Dr. Nancy, Little Lonnie, welcome all new members and a message from our support pickle.
Life may be a roller coaster, but pickles make great snacks for the ride.
Hey, that's very true. Very true. Thank you for that. And welcome all new members. Steph, TXMA, everyone should do chargebacks of the money they sent her for BBJ. If they do, it will flag for fraud on YouTube. That's interesting. That's an interesting thought. Like, and how I've never done a chargeback and I don't super chat a whole lot. And when I do, I never intend to do a chargeback, but how would that work? Like, how would you even begin doing a chargeback? Say your transaction was, I don't know, 2 years ago, year and a half ago. Maybe find the transaction on your bank statement and go from there. I don't know. I don't know how that works. But Steph, thank you so much for the super chat. Thank you for your support. Pardon me. And thank you for the suggestion. Okay, wait. This screen that I'm sharing, I'm going to try to make it a little bigger. Yeah, so we can, that's too big. Settle down. There. So maybe you guys can actually see the comments on screen a little better. Does that look a little better? Oh my God, they made the font on my chat on my screen much bigger too. Holy shit. Okay, whatever. Car Princess says, call your bank. Just Jenny says, womp womp missed again. I'm not sure I know what that means. These memberships remind me that I got to see the Yaba stream that was members only at first. That's right, Panda Pondu. Miss Ann says, anyone know a skeezy lawyer? I think we all know of at least one skeezy lawyer stateside. She had the 1-year anniversary of Bloop Sam. She made a ton off that too. Our Foodie Beauty, I know, and I did a live stream reviewing that. I sure did. Where's my channel? Samantha Jean. Hold on. Live. Yep, right here. Bloop, where is BBJ? And live Q&A with Chris, FFG's brother. Yeah, so if you guys not see this live stream. Let's see. It has 8.8 thousand views, so chances are you guys did see it. But this is one of the first live streams I did. I did it over the summer, actually, June 30th. It's titled Bloop. Where is BBJ? And live Q&A with Chris, FFG's brother. Don't fuck with cats, French fried girl. So Chris is, or at that time, Chris, FFG's brother, I don't think he came in chat. He was talking to me over Facebook Messenger while I was live, and he was watching. And so we were able to do like a kind of like Q&A. So that was fun. Yeah, let me share the link to this one in case that's not what I want.
Go like her feet onto the
Let me share the link to this one. This is my review of Bloop and live Q&A with Frenchie's brother. All right. And that was June 30th, 2025. There's the link to that. If you haven't watched it, make sure you take the time because it was good as fuck, if I do say so myself. I hope it didn't blow you guys' ears out. She's now officially a cow. Who's calling Keemstar? I'm sorry. That was some of the funniest shit I've ever heard. Who said that? Miss Ann? You know what? I'm going to give you a message from the support pickle because that was a fucking banger. Hold on. Where's the button?
How do you conquer an entire jar of pickles? One crunch at a time.
How do you conquer an entire jar of pickles one crunch at a time? I don't know. That one was not a banger. Let me fix my camera. I feel like it's too far over. I don't know. What do you guys think? Is that a little better? Okay. Our foodie beater says, wait, did I watch it in the last week? Oh, wait, you said, wait, I did watch it in the last week. You're asking how much Gary weighs. Chat pressured you, and he's such a gentleman. He wouldn't answer. Yeah, Chris is a good guy. I really feel like Chris is a good guy. Snosberry says, haha, unfortunately, Keem still won't take her because the bitch can't find a camera. I can't believe nobody has Amazoned a webcam to her P.O. box by now. Like, what exactly is it that we're waiting on? I have to know. Can you guys hear my chair? I'm gonna have to get I'm gonna have to get my wife to WD-40 this thing. She's managed to be the only cow in the pasture that doesn't cam up. Yeah, well, I don't think she's, but you know what? It's fine. She doesn't have to cam up. All right. Because she used to cam up, so we know exactly what she looks like. What is the date of Yaba and FFG on Keem? It was like December something. I think it was right before Christmas, but maybe it was right after, but it was in December. Does anybody remember? I used to know. I swear I used to know. I have to think about it. I don't even remember like the name. You know what? Maybe if you go to his channel and search Foodie Beauty, because surely he had her name in the title, or maybe even Gorl World, it'll come up. You'll find it. She'll say my computer doesn't have a USB port. Yeah, right. Okay, Andy Oak says, I love that her proof of BBJ is a video for a girl who keeps saying she doesn't have a camera. Okay, listen, we'll come back to the comment section. Oh, Guppy, thank you so much for being a member for 26 months. What are your thoughts on the video / true date? I think that is the true date. I think what it looked like to me is that was like from her Google Drive or her iCloud or whatever. So I think it's real. I think the date's real. I don't know what she thought she was going to accomplish by using a video from that date. All that tells me is that what date was it? November 6th or November 7th? I don't remember. But what it tells me, it tells me a lot. Okay. Her choice of using that particular clip tells me a lot. But one of the things it tells me is that there was no other video of BBJ after November 7th, 2023. And Chris has said that, October was a guess. He knew it was, within a month or 2 or 3 months after his mom passed away in 2023. And that he just kind of, threw October and the 17th out there just to get her to admit that BBJ has indeed passed away. And hopefully to correct him. And that's exactly what she did. She walked right into it. Chris is a freaking genius. I don't care what you say. Chris is a genius. She fell for it. But yeah, but he says he is sure though that it was probably November or December, that it was a couple of months after their mom died. And her choosing to use a clip from Tuesday, November 7th, 2023, that tells me that is the last photo or video of BBJ before she was euthanized. Without a doubt. Without a doubt. She has a camera, she made a video. So, yep. Okay, hold on. Let me get some lip gloss on because my lips are looking weird. Y'all want to watch the video? I want to watch it again. I want to watch it, listen to it, analyze it. I want to stop it. I want to bop it. I want to make notes. And also, I think I was trying to get at this point earlier and I might have drifted off topic, but this isn't it. This was a kill shot for sure. She's down for the count for sure, but this wasn't the kill shot. There's more out there. Chris has been telling Yaba since the beginning of them talking 6, 7, 8 months ago. He has been telling her that there is more, that there is audio and video. There's audio and video. This wasn't the audio and video he was referring to. And the fact that he dropped the bomb and not only confirmed, but he forced Frenchie to also confirm that BBJ is no longer living. Yes, Chris is dropping breadcrumbs. He's playing the long game. Yes, he knew how bad this would injure her. And he even said one of the reasons he was holding back is because, listen, at the end of the day, this is my sister, and the information I have is going to end her on YouTube. Like, without a doubt, he's sure of it. And he was wrestling with that for a while, for whatever reason. Was he wrestling with it because at the end of the day, that's still his sister, right? And he's just not sure that he can pull the trigger on something like that with his sister? Or was it because she was still paying his rent and helping him out financially? Maybe he wasn't at the point yet where he was willing to, blow that out of the water, not only for her, but for himself as well. I don't know and I don't care. Is that Ollie? Is that the white dog that's also in the video, November 7th, 2023? I don't know the animals' names. Is it all or Ollie? So anyway, will we see the audio and video? I believe we will. And I believe in audio and video of what? We don't know. Oh, that's Oscar. Okay. Thank you, Dirt Room. I don't know when we'll see this audio and video. I do believe that it's coming. But I think he's going to make her suffer. I don't look to see the audio and video come out before the end of the year. Absolutely not. No, I think he's going to make her suffer through the holiday season. But I believe that it'll come. I do. And whatever it is, Chris is sure that is going to be the kill shot. If Frenchie survives this, which I'm telling you right now, Frenchie, look at your comment section, Frenchie. Look at the numbers, Frenchie. All of the comments that are against you have hella thumbs up. The comments that are in support of you, under 20. Look at this. Anyway, she'll still have her girl gang and people throwing money at her. 17 thumbs up. This one, very disappointing. 83 thumbs up. Good thing you have your accountant job to fall back on, or was that a lie too? 129 thumbs up. This one, 8 hours ago, says be strong with a fry emoji. 1 thumb up. Where's my gavel? One thumb up. 8 hours. 1 thumb. Frenchie, here's your answer. Is Frenchie going to survive? I don't think so. But if she's stubborn, if she's stubborn like other motherfuckers who have been taken out by their own doing and of their own fucking accord as consequences and results of their own actions, just like those motherfuckers before her who fell. Some of them fell really fucking hard, didn't they? Some of them are no longer with us. just like them, Frenchie, if there's anything left of you after this shit, your brother's going to finish taking your ass out with whatever that audio and video is. Great. Can't wait. You definitely deserve that shit. Look at this. Look, here's one. Long ass comment, but I can tell by only 13 thumbs up that it was in support. Ripped Underpants says the video shows her with a dog. Are you also going to admit that you lied about where she was living? 49 thumbs up. This one 9 hours ago says, I get it, heart. Only 8 thumbs up. The writing is on the fucking wall, Frenchie. All you got to do is read it. It's right there in your fucking comment section. You're done. You're done. All right, let's watch this so I can finish my makeup. I don't want to listen to any of this shit. Well, you know what? I'm going to go to right at the end of the intro. We'll start there. Whatever. IMDD says FFG always touched/played with poo. That's because she is poo. Shit touches shit. You know, if FFG follows the pattern of reactors and Kiwi farmers, dishwasher must be in her future. I mean, listen. Right, Miss Ann? Can you imagine her criticizing Cutie after this? Whoa, Nelly. Exactly. Listen. If Frenchie had never let them Kiwi farmers gas her ass up into saying the shit that she said about us and our family and that situation involving a small child, and let's face it, it is what it is, that involved all of these children, this probably wouldn't have happened this way, right? I think one of the reasons why Chris comes and goes and comes and goes is because aside from Hater Tater, nobody was really paying Chris any attention prior to my wife taking it upon herself to reach out to Chris, verify his identity, and then get to work on the matter, right? There was a big question, is that even Frenchie's brother? Is that really Frenchie's brother? And really nobody knew how to answer that until my wife came along and answered it, right? Cindy, this is CoverGirl. CoverGirl Perfect Point Plus in shade 210 Espresso. How is she going to be able to continue to react to Foodie Beauty and call her out for fraud, scamming, lying? I think she needs to realize her gig is up. Yep. Your days, your days have been numbered, Frenchie. Since February, your days have been numbered. And I think your ticket has been punched. I think it's going to be, the ball's in your court, Frenchie. I think if you pack it up and leave and delete your channel and fuck off, I think that your brother probably won't have any reason to come back and drop the audio and video and fire off the kill shot, right? So I guess it's totally up to you, Frenchie, how this is going to end up playing out in the end for you, you know? She says she's so embarrassed, she's so humiliated, and she's so sorry. She's so sorry. That's what she says, right? Well, then do the right thing. Do the right thing, Frenchie. Free BBJ and get the fuck out of here. You fucked up. In any other situation, would somebody who's been caught red-handed carrying out such a deceitful fraud after so much time, over so much time, would anybody else be allowed to stay and continue conducting business as usual in any other situation or setting? Like, say this was a company, right? Say this was a business, and there were, business partners, and Frenchie was one of the business partners, right? Much kind of like how the whole reaction community is set up. It really kind of is run like a business, or it should be at least, right? She's a pretty major player. She's a big dog, right? And she's been caught red-handed and exposed for committing actual crimes, right? Felonies. not just crimes against anybody, but these crimes really are against the community as a whole, the viewers, the watchers, the supporters. So if this were a corporation and one of their partners were caught and exposed for all of this, would they be allowed to stay on board? Absolutely not. Absolutely not. They would either be forced to resign or they'd be fired. What's it going to be, Frenchie? Chi Chi Bulma. Thank you so much for the super chat. Hey, Sam. Fuck FFG. That's so funny. Thank you for the super chat. Oh, and you gave me another one too. Thank you for the second super chat. FFG needs to be banished. Precisely. I couldn't agree more. Very good. I think I missed your membership milestone. My apologies. The fall of the House of Fry is glorious. I cannot agree more. Hey, girl. Hey says, look how Kalari was chased off. Yes, and didn't Frenchie have a hand in that? Didn't she open her big fat fucking mouth where that was concerned? Who else? Look at the way she look at the damage she did to Just Saying, right? She had this grievance against something Just Saying did. She spoke out against it, and she basically took her out, escorted her out of the building. Because Just Saying most certainly did not resign. No. Frenchie escorted her out. So, Frenchie, are you going to do the right thing? Are you going to resign? Or is your brother going to have to escort you out the building with the audio and video? I guess we'll find out. I guess we'll find out. Thank you so much. Very good for being a member for 22 months. All right. Shut up, Samantha. Let's listen to the video.
Hello, girl gang. What up,
Oh, wait. Just in case anyone missed it or was not aware, the live chat replay was turned off for this video. She turned it off somewhere midway through Yaba's live stream last night. Ain't that funny?
everybody? Long time no bees. Very, very good to see you. We have a lot to talk about tonight. I want to start by saying I have not been gone because of BBJ or like I couldn't. Oh my God, I couldn't face everybody because of BBJ. Absolutely not. It's been.
But okay, so she says, no, it's not because I couldn't face everybody because of BBJ. But then she goes on to basically say, uses that as her excuse for why she lied to everybody for over 2 years about BBJ. She says it's because you guys know how this community is and I couldn't face the community over BBJ. So at the beginning you say, no, that's not why I've been gone for the last 3 days. But then you go on to say that's exactly why you did what you did. Right?
We have a lot to talk about tonight. I want to start by saying I have not been gone because of BBJ or like I couldn't. Oh my God, I couldn't face everybody because of BBJ. Absolutely not.
But that's exactly what you go on to say is your excuse for doing what you did.
It's been the embarrassment. I'm going to be 100% with you guys tonight. Hello, 911.
No, the word she meant to use was guilt, not embarrassment. It's been the guilt.
I have never been so fucking mortified in my entire life. And the embarrassment has kept me away for days. The fuck do you even say? And again, not about BBJ. Okay? Anyway.
So for those of you who don't know, but I'm sure you all do, she's referring to the shitstorm going down on Twitter where her dad inserted himself and has made an absolute fucking fool of himself and her and also Chris and all that shit that's going down on Twitter.
If you know, you know. Let the days pass. We would get together on the Friday. We have things to talk about tonight, okay? I'm going to start by addressing why everything has now been privated on the channel as of this morning.
I don't want to hear about this.
I'm trying to take off me and promote something. Put up. Okay. No, I have full bars. It says we're streaming fine. I don't know. Anyway, that's what I received this morning. Anyway, I read it. So, oh, crap. Oh my God. What is going on?
She is so nervous. You can tell it. Why are you so nervous if you didn't do nothing wrong? What are the nerves about?
What the fuck? Oh, okay. We're back. Jesus Christ.
JC, what did her dad say? Child, what didn't her dad say? You'll have to look on Twitter. I can't go over it right now. But actually I think Charlie did a video where I think she showed a lot of it. And Yaba has been talking about it, but I'm not sure that she was actually showing everything the dad was saying. It's a lot. It is a lot.
Okay.
Oh, but first of all, what she did though, and I don't know if she didn't realize she did this or at this point she just doesn't care, but up until now, Frenchie has not, that I know of, has not publicly claimed that Chris Feldman account and the George whatever account as yes, that's my dad, yes, that's my brother. I don't think she's like come out really and explicitly confirmed that. But that's what she just did though, didn't she? Didn't she? Kiwi farmers and grift gangers who are over there desperately trying to continue to throw doubt on whether or not that's really her dad and really her brother. There you go. She confirmed it. I hope that's satisfactory confirmation for you. I need to heat up my tea.
So yeah, that's what I received, and the reason that every single thing has now been privated until I can just get in there and take a look at what's going on. Okay, so there's this accusation going around, I'm sure everybody knows, that BBJ passed away on October 17th, 2023. And everybody's making their videos about it and their streams about it and dog piling about it. And okay, I went back and I'm like, okay, well, let me.
This is what I understand. Okay. So the date's not right. But the fact is right that BBJ has passed away and that BBJ passed away back in late 2023. That's correct. That's factual. So I guess my question is, why wouldn't you just come on here and say, yes, BBJ is no longer with us and I made a horrible mistake and she did pass away on this day, November 18th, 2023, December 22nd, 2023, like what the fuck ever, whatever date. No, instead, you come on here and you're like, hey, I see my brother's been telling y'all that BBJ passed away October 17th, 2023. And looky here. He's a liar. He's a liar. And this is how I can prove it. Here's a video from November of 2023 showing that BBJ is still alive. So there. Take that. Like that. This is how you played it out in your head, right, Frenchie? And then everyone's going to go, oh my God, Chris is a liar. He's a liar. He said October 17th, and Frenchie just proved the cow's still alive on November the 7th. Woo! Frenchie! Is that really what you thought was going to happen? You really, Frenchie, did not anticipate the whole fucking chat going crazy and demanding to know, if not then when? If not October 17th, then when? Tell us when. You really didn't think that was going to happen? Who gassed you up to that? Who helped you come to that decision, that conclusion, that this was a good idea? That this plan was a go? That you would survive this? Yeah, just prove that Chris is a liar. And then just if anybody asks when she really passed away, just ignore it. Just don't say. It'll be fine. Who told you that? Who? I gotta know. Anyway.
Let me find something cute. Let me find something. And I was searching through. Okay. So there's this accusation going around, I'm sure everybody knows, that BBJ passed away on October 17th, 2023. And everybody's making their videos about it and their streams about it and dog piling about it. And okay, I went back and I'm like, okay, well, let me find something cute. Let me find something. And I was searching through, and you know what? I think I found something adorable
She describes this clip she's about to show using the words cute and adorable, which again is shocking. Did you run this past anybody, Frenchie? Oh, why did it stop? Was it hot? Hold on. Yep, it's hot. Frenchie, did you run this past anybody, this clip? Did anybody help you in the decision making in using this particular clip from this date? I gotta know. I got to know. Or did you come up with this all on your own? And you weighed it out in your head. You did your pros and cons all on your own. Maybe we'll never know.
That I would like to share with the class, if you will let me. Hold on.
Alex says she thought all this up in her lopsided potato head. Hold on. Is she on meth or something? Because the house she showed in the background of that video is not matching up with her income. Oh, yeah. No, that's another that's another fraud and grift that she has been carrying on for years. She's been living in a income subsidized housing unit for years. She's been there. Remember, we went over her 8 evictions, and then all of a sudden her eviction history stops, I think in like 2019. Do you guys remember that? I did a whole stream on it. Actually, Yaba was on that panel with me, and it was like 4 hours, and it was a fucking banger, if I do say so myself. I'll put the link in the chat. Yeah, I think that her eviction history stopped around 2019. Well, she didn't start YouTube until early 2020, and she didn't immediately start making money. So she's been living in this subsidized income housing unit since long before she started YouTube. Let's see. So if you're curious and interested in going over Frenchie's 8 evictions in 3 years' time, we go over the timeline, we go over the court documents, we go over all of the details that were publicly available from the courts regarding those 8 evictions. And let me tell you something, it is fucking telling. So I would imagine that somewhere around 2018, 2019 is when Frenchie got into the income subsidized housing unit. So that's why it looks like she lives in a dump because, well, yeah. And she's been living in this income subsidized housing unit. Although I know that there was some just kind of like chatter several months ago that she was moving. I think she mentioned it on 1 or 2 streams that she was packing and she was moving. So present day, does she live in income subsidized housing? I don't believe so. Why did she move? Did she buy the spite house? Of course not. Of course she didn't buy the spite house. Where did she move? She didn't say. She didn't say if it was another apartment. It was a house. She really didn't give any details as to what led up to. You guys want to see the progress on my makeup? She didn't really give any details as to like what led up to this abrupt change in residence. So one could only speculate, you know. But yeah. Oh, she said she moved into an apartment in the same building. I don't believe that. She's planning on buying a house in Greece and leave Canada. Goodbye, Cal. I don't believe that either. She's a liar. French fried girl is a liar, a swindler, a thief, a con artist, and dare I say, she's a shyster. She said it in a stream. Well, she also said in many streams that BBJ was still alive when she most certainly was not. Did she or did she not? Anita D, I don't know how to add dimension. That's about the best I can do, but thank you. Goodbye, Kyle says she's a dick. Oh, Missing Mimic, you're so cute. YouTube needs to ban her from this platform, scamming hundreds of thousands. Indeed. She's not the first one that Yaba and I have been responsible for taking down after they have been discovered to have and exposed for running financial internet scams for big bucks, exploiting, wouldn't you know, animals and children. You know, Diane Patchen was exposed for running a years and years long scam exploiting kids sick with cancer to solicit super chat donations for the children that she promised the community she would donate to St. Jude for the children. And then, thanks to me, screenshot, she was exposed for having not made the donation that she promised over the years. They would do ladies' night live streams where the super chats would roll in and they would literally say, for the children, for the children. Diane Patchen does great and wonderful things for the children. She didn't donate the money. Anyway, so not only did she scam, but then she didn't donate the money. She was run off. Diane Patchen, she attempted to come back once. She attempted one good time to come back, and boy, howdy, that did not work out. And she hasn't been seen for a while. Whatever happened to Tucker? Wasn't that his name? Where's AK? I mean, Alex. Tucker was also exposed for running a scam exploiting children. In this case, you've got Frenchie caught and exposed for running this scam exploiting BBJ, a cat. No. There's no place for FFG in the Gorl World reactor community after this. There's no coming back from this. There's no recovering from this. No. You're excused. Right? Right, girls? Right, girls? You're excused. Frenchie, you're excused. That's so funny. All right, where were we? Oh, that's right, the video. Share screen. French. Oh, that's my live stream. That's not my. Oh, here it is. Friday. She titled it Friday. Frenchie did not know which direction this was going to go. That's why her thumbnail was just generic, right? And she titled it Friday because if she got good response, yes, Tucker was also in Canada. Yes, Glamma Mayhem. If she had got a good response, a favorable response, and if she thought, that she was going to get herself off the hook on this one, I think she would have done, God dang it. I think she would have went ahead and done like a regular schmegular reaction, just kind of addressed it at the beginning, briefly, quickly, like she did. Feed her people the absolute line of horse shit that she did. And if she got favorable response in chat, she was going to go into the regular schmegular review. But she didn't do that. That is not how it worked out. Oh, yes. Cindy, thank you. Didn't Tucker also scam us about having heart surgery? I believe so. P-Day says, a huge ass scam. I stuck up for Wendy. They were all involved. All right, let's see. Holly Big Mac, thank you so much for being a member for 17 months. Prove when BBJ passed French fried grifter. Thank you for that, Holly Big Mac. Did I get this one? Yes, I did. FFG needs to be banished. I agree. Chichi Boma, thank you so much for the super chat. FFG needs to take that old beat up back to the Goodwill and go hide under a rock. Excuse me. That's right. Thank you for the super chat. Go hide under a rock, Frenchie. Hey, Seashell Cindy. Yes, Tucker with the yacht. Oh, Tucker was Boyd, yes, but the Boyd and the DC collided. And Tucker was exposed after the collision of the Boyd and the DC. As was Diane. Christina Isware says, I couldn't sleep at night if I scammed a charity or anyone, right? Oh, Arwen Avalon says, what does her own community say about this? To answer your question, you need only go to the comment section of her stream from last night, and it is brutal. It is not good. It is not going well for Frenchie amongst her own supporters. You'll find a handful of comments in the comment section in support of her, and those have very, very few thumbs up. On average, less than 20. And then the comments that are not in support of her and who are giving her the what for, those have on average, I'd say between 30 and 50 thumbs up. This was 12 hours ago. Let's go a little bit older. This one says, you're a shameless grifter. Hope your channel rots. 31 thumbs up. You should have gotten a ukulele out and sang a song about how we are all losers. That would have been a better apology than this. And you didn't even explain anything. Deuces. 36 thumbs up. And then here's one also from 16 hours ago. People are acting like they don't make mistakes. 16 thumbs up. Let's see. Many of these comments are from Chantel's Beezers. That's kind of benign, but only 16 thumbs up. So what does that tell you? This one, 16 hours ago, I can go on my phone, cuddle, I think she means crop the date of a video to 1955 and make it look like it was adjourned when I wouldn't be. I don't know. I can't read all that. Let's see. Here we go. So done with you. You're a liar, fraud, and fake person. Everything you call Chantel. 34 thumbs up. Anyway, so yes, what does her community say? Like I said, you need only go peruse.
Let me get this tab.
Peruse the comment section of her stream from last night to get your answer. I don't have to tell you. You can see for yourself. Samantha Jean or anyone that may know what happened to the porch shoot the shit. I heard her brother had a heart attack. Yeah, I don't know. I have not. I've heard rumors that that Ricky either had a heart attack or even I think I've even heard here and there that he passed away, but I really don't know. What I do know is they're not on YouTube. I know that for sure. Are we going to play? Oh, she's getting the tab, I think. We're at that portion of the show. Maybe. What the hell? Why is there no sound? Let me refresh. She better not have took this down because there we go.
And again,
I was going to say I'll have to go get it from my wife's computer.
I'm going to be 100% with you guys tonight. We have a lot to talk about tonight. I want to start by saying I have not been gone because of BBJ or like oh my God, I couldn't face everybody because of BBJ. Absolutely not.
We already passed this part. Sorry, hold on. My apologies. All right.
Why? I don't know. Anyway, God, what is going on? What the fuck? Oh, okay. We're back. Jesus Christ. Okay. So yeah, that's what I received. And the reason that every single thing has now been privated until I can just get in there and take a look at what's going on. Okay. So there's this accusation going around. I'm sure everybody knows that BBJ passed away on October 17th, 2023. And everybody's making their videos about it and their streams about it and dog piling about it. And okay, I went back and I'm like, okay, well, let me find something cute. Let me find something. And I was searching through, and you know what? I think I found something adorable that I would like to share with the class. If you will let me. Hold on, let me get this tab. I hope you guys can see that clearly. Can you see the top there? Yeah. I'm just saying, after the day, and watch how cute. I screenshot and that screen, like a screen recorded this so that the day is there and everything is there. You tell me, has BBJ passed away? Yeah. So there she is. There she is. I don't know about you guys, but BBJ looks not only alive, but nowhere near Door's death, nowhere in bad
No,
shape, in I don't know, unhappy.
nowhere near Door's death, she says. She stumbles on that. Hey, Rachel says, look at that dirty carpet. Thank you. Because I did want to really go back and kind of analyze the environment that Frenchie had BBJ in, which that might I point out, and this is also part of the criminal aspect of this, and her obtaining BBJ from Chantal using fraud and deceit. Chantal, the rightful, like it or not, Chantal was the rightful owner of that cat. And Chantal was promised by Frenchie, who was impersonating a fictional, non existent character. She was told that BBJ was going to be living in a very certain specific environment. Was she not? Didn't they, you know, I don't remember. You guys tell me. What was the story that Frenchie as Amy Flowers gave Chantal when she was talking to her and trying to get Chantal to agree to give her the cat? Did she say she was single? Did she say she was sick? I don't remember. Anyway, about it, we know for sure that the living arrangement, the environment, and also the familial composition that Chantal was led to believe BBJ would be living in was anything but this. A bedbound woman, chronically ill, single and bedbound. Really, Frenchie, you had to go there. You had to exploit elderly, single, bedbound, chronically ill people to convince Chantal to let you have the cat. A home with no dogs. She specifically said a home with no dogs. Oh, well. She told her that BBJ would be living with Amy Flowers, who had some health issues and was mostly staying at home. She also told Chantal if she changed her mind, she could get her cat back. That's crazy, Nikki. I'm familiar with such an arrangement. Fauntleroy says, I'm Amy Flowers. I'm a single woman in my 130s. And yes, I'm bedbound because I have no arms and legs. BBJ didn't want anything to do with that pupper. That's right. You'll see that when we replay that clip. Wouldn't she have got more sympathy for BBJ passing? Jen, you would think. But for some reason, when in what was it, November or December of 2023, for some reason, whatever was going on in the community during that immediate time frame when BBJ was euthanized, for whatever reason, Frenchie decided that the community was too feral and that if she disclosed that information, despite having promised numerous times during the 8 months preceding BBJ's being euthanized, she promised the community that they would get updates, any changes, if anything happened, good or bad. She's part of the familia, right? So she did promise that. Like, that's not speculation, that's not hearsay, that's not that, like, that's fact. She promised repeatedly over 8 months, 9 months, when that, from the time she got BBJ, that the community would get updates. This was the community cat. She was our cat. But for some reason, in November or December of 2023, when the time came and she made the decision that it was time to euthanize BBJ, she decided at that time that the community was too feral and that she had to make the decision that instead of being honest and honoring her commitment to the community, that she would instead choose a path of deceit. Is that the only move you know to make, Frenchie? Is that the only way you move is through deceit and lies? Because looking back on your history, and there's a lot to look out there, missed 8 evictions in 3 years, and then all of your history on YouTube, the way you have turned on literally everybody who ever thought that you were a friend or a confidant or whatever. You've always gone down the road of deceit and hate. So what was going on? What was the big news? What were the headlines in Girl World and adjacent in November, December of 2023? What was going on? We want to know more, Frenchie. Maybe if you gave us a little more explanation and insight into exactly what it was that went through your big, fat, potato fucking head when you made the decision to euthanize BBJ and then, one, not tell the community as promised, and two, to continue on your path of lies and deceit, to continue to collect money in support of BBJ and her care and your good deedery deceitfully. What was going through your mind that led you to make that decision? Oh, this community is so feral. The community was feral as fuck 8 months prior to you making the decision that it was time to euthanize BBJ. The whole fucking time that you had BBJ and you were promising the community over and over that there would be complete transparency and she was our cat and you would give everybody updates, good, bad, or ugly. The community was feral that whole fucking time too, were they not? They were. I'm actually surprised that she didn't go the route of just blaming it on her. My mom had just died. My mom, I'm shocked. I'm shocked she didn't go with that. And that's right. Christina says she also lied and said her dad died. She told Taz D in messages, in Discord messages, she told Taz D that her dad died shortly after her mom died. We now know that's a lie. Yes, Child 75, she made it feral. She has a beef with almost every other reactor. And not just reactors. She finds herself in beef with literally anybody who exposes themselves to her on any level. Jessica Arby, yes, she lied about her dad dying. Hold on. Y'all want to see the messages? I'm pretty sure Charlie Gold shared them. Oh, wait, they're not in there. Or an email, I think. Hold on. Hey, I got a merch order. Thank you so much for your order. You know who you are. Let's see, what did they get? They got the You Ain't Getting Shit large white crew neck sweatshirt. Got it in white. I like it. And also the vintage Merry Christmas crew neck sweater. Look at you. I see you size large. I know exactly who you are. Okay, here it is. Oh, wait. Dang it. Where did you send me that? Oh, here it is. All right. Sorry, guys. Told you I'm rusty. Holy schnot balls. I'm going to put it on screen. We're going to read it. And also, I'm not redacting this person's name, and I'm telling you it's Tazd with permission. They said absolutely there's no reason you can't disclose that these messages came from me. In fact, they didn't squiggle their little name out either. Oh, wait, capture. Okay. And then let me throw it up here. Let me close my email. Oh, I almost closed it out. I would have just given up at that point. Hold on, let me make it bigger. Oh, here we go. Okay. I am sweating. Jesus. Let me have some water, shall we? All right. Hey, Lunar Phoenix. Nice to see you. Why couldn't she come up for this video? Her so-called apology. No respect. Yep. None. All right. So this is a message between French Fried Girl and Taz D. So I guess Taz D had said something in chat and French Fried Girl did not acknowledge it. So French Fried Girl saying, hey, sorry I didn't answer you in chat. I lost both my parents in the past 6 months. Him right after her. And her brother makes an observation and in Frenchie's pattern of behavior, and that she deliberately separates herself from people when she's being deceitful or that sort of thing. So instead of saying my dad here, it's him right after her. So she's separating herself from her untruth. She said, because of how cruel this community is and was about my mom, I never said a word and just secretly mourned them both. Who was cruel about her mom? And I'm not saying that the community was not cruel about her mom. And when she says the community was cruel about her mom, what community? Who is she talking about? I mean, I'll be real honest. I didn't follow Frenchie at all back in 2023 at any point. So I don't know. Like, I'm sure the grift gang and probably the farmers were pretty cruel about her mom passing, right? Chantel called her mom worm food. Okay, so Chantel did. Anyway, about it. Because of how cruel this community is and was about my mom, your mom got called worm food? Like, are you kidding me? Okay, fine, whatever. Fucking sissy bitch. I guess that's what I have to say about it. What, did your mom raise a sissy? Hey, my mom died and Chantel called her worm food. Girl, please. Seriously? Grow up. Anyway, you ever heard of sticks and stones? Why did I just put my hair up like that when I need to curl it? That was weird. You ever heard of sticks and stones, Frenchie? I mean, it was RPV and GG. RPV. Who's RPV? I don't know. And Toilet Baby. Oh, of course they had RPC. Thank you, Nikki. Okay, so RPC, who has since caught himself felony stalking charges for his behavior on the internet. And Cliff Rebello, the gaining ground, that's who was cruel about her mom's. Okay. All right, well, whatever. Let's see, where am I? All the way over here. Okay. I never said a word, just secretly mourned them both. Okay, so she literally is saying her dad died right after her mom died. She's literally saying that in this message. And then Frenchie says, sorry to trauma dump, and please don't feel the need to say a word. There's nothing to say, really. Life is a cruel motherfucker. How very dramatic that second message is. Like the first one, that's kind of a bombshell. You literally just told this woman, you literally just told this person from the internet that your freaking dad died right after your mom, but you didn't say anything because the community is so cruel. Those two losers said mean things when your mom died, and Chantel called her worm food. But your dad didn't die. I just don't get it. I don't understand why she had to lie like that. I don't know. Sorry about that, Linda. Thank you so much for being a member for 5 months. The timeline is irrelevant. BBJ passed, and you promised to inform, keep the community up to date. So excuses, liar who lies. So glad I left for Yaba. Thank you so much. Thank you for pointing that out. Mellow Mushroom, thank you so much for joining memberships. Hold on. Yes, forever a basic Betty, you shall be. Appreciate your support of my channel. Jordy, thank you for the super chat. Do you still have a brown crew neck sweaters available? Yes, I do still have brown. So if you want a design and you want a crew neck, just purchase the crew neck in any color and leave me a note at checkout and say you'd like brown or whatever color. I can do any color. Thank you so much for the super chat, Jordy. I want her to answer why she said this about her dad. I do too, Jessica. I mean, not that she doesn't owe us any explanation where that's concerned. She doesn't. But dang, what a weird thing to do. What a weird thing to kill your dad off like that. I don't know. Like, why would she do that? And then when her dad shows up on Twitter, of all places, making a fool out of him and her, she doesn't say, oh, no, that's not my dad. My dad died. I guess she couldn't because her brother was around. He'd have busted her out, huh? Yep. She's so dramatic, though. I love this part. This second paragraph is truly my favorite. When she says, sorry to trauma dump, and please don't feel the need to say a word. There's nothing to say, really. Life is a cruel motherfucker. That's how I read it. I read it very, very, very melodramatic like. Actually, I read this to Yaba because she was busy in the kitchen making the kids' lunches and trying to get them off to school when I got this message. Oops. And I was like, oh my God, you've got to hear this. Frenchie done killed her dad off. She was like, what? So this would have had to been in 2023 as well, I think. Yeah. Okay. So look, she says, "Hey, sorry, I didn't answer you in chat." She says, I lost both my parents in the past 6 months, him right after her. We know for sure when her mom died. That was September of 2023, was it not? 9 to 10, 10 to 11, 11 to 12. So this, if it was really truly 6 months after her mom died, then it would have been around March 2024. So I wonder why she felt the need in March of 2024 to lie and say her dad died. And to this person privately, of all people. Like, I don't know. It's just so weird. Anyway, this is my favorite part. Sorry to trauma dump, and please don't feel the need to say a word. There's nothing to say, really. Life is a cruel motherfucker. She wouldn't sound like that. But that's how I sounded, and that sounded pretty fucking good. Look at that curl. You see that shit? Hold on. You see that? Okay, where were we? Okay, that was that message. So there's the proof that she had killed her dad off in somewhere around March of 2024 for some reason. She lied and said her dad died.
I hope you guys can see that clearly. Can you see the top there? Yeah. I'm just saying, after the day, and watch how cute. I screenshot, and that's.
She says after the day. After what day, Frenchie? Notice how she, like, you really got to pay attention to the words, both the words she chooses and then the words she omits. Wait, Tally said the dad that they had to hide the pills from when he came to visit. Really? I didn't see that, but I'm going to trust Tally's word on it. Was it March or May? Well, she said that she lost him within the last 6 months. Her dad died, or her mom died September of 2023, I believe. Correct me if I'm wrong. So 6 months from September of 2023 would have been March, right? Pretty sure. Pretty sure. Hey, Nia, good to see you too. Hold on. Oh, sorry, didn't mean to hit the mic. All right, are we sharing? Yes, we are. Okay.
Like a screen recorded this so that the day is there and everything is there. You tell me, has BBJ passed away?
Oh, hold on. Cold Blue says then in December of 2024, so almost a year later, she said she was buying Chris's dinner for him from Chantel's favorite grocery store. Wow. Oh, the last name Percocet. Okay, guys, we're watching this part again because we want to look at the environment and the living conditions that Frenchie had BBJ living in compared to the environment and living conditions that she promised Chantel, BBJ's original owner, that BBJ would be living in when she, it's off, when she swindled that cat through means of fraud, lies, and deceit away from Chantel. Okay, so that's why we're watching this again. And look at those pants. I mean, okay, fine, whatever, cozy, comfy, jammy pants, I guess. You know, and it was a decision. It was a decision she made to show this particular video. Not only is the whole gunt out on display and you can see it all, but she's also exposed herself for stealing just like Chantel. Like, really? I don't know. Even if that was the last video I had ever taken of BBJ and I just needed a video after October 17th, I'm not so sure that I would be willing to expose myself for stealing on the sofa with my ginormous gaunt out for everyone to see. But then again, we're not the same kind of person, are we? Look at that. I think there is slobber coming out of BBJ's mouth. That dog is literally tormenting her and she's just trying to get away. And she doesn't look well. Is that slobber coming out of BBJ's mouth? Let's look. Oh no, that's her whisker. Never mind. Look at it. Did you guys see it move? Can you see my pointer? You guys tell me if you can see my pointer. Do you guys hear Paul? He's meowing outside the door. Look at the way she's sealing, just like Chantel. Can you see my pointer? Well, anyway, it's right here. Watch. I'm going to tap it back. Watch it jiggle. Look at this. Oh, wait, hold on. Okay. Watch. Look at the way it jiggled. Oh my God, babe. Do you see the way it moves? She's a picker. That thing is massive and it is gelatinous. That's a word. Massive and gelatinous. I'm no skinny mini, you know. But look, and she's wearing a pink shirt that you can tell I bet that's even like a crop top. Like literally what I wouldn't give to see a full body of her standing up wearing that outfit. I swear. I swear. Thank you so much, Mia Nito, for being a member for 31 months. Good morning. Good morning to you as well. Okay. So the cat's trying to get away. The cat is not enjoying playing with this dog. The cat doesn't find it funny. The cat doesn't find it to be playful. And the dog is nipping. So this dog is nipping at the face of a sick 20-something-year-old cat, an elderly sick cat. And it has this dog so this is November. So what, 8 months that she's been around this dog and it's in her face like this? I bet that dog was in that cat's face all the fucking time. That is the reality. That's the reality of the life that BBJ lived in her final months. The situation and environment that Frenchie put her in. Frenchie doesn't give a fuck about that cat. Frenchie didn't give a fuck about that cat then, and she don't give a fuck about that cat now. Matter of fact, there's a clip on Twitter of her saying she had a, what's it called? A Freudian slip, where she literally says, I don't give a fuck about that cat. It's on Tutti Fruities. Hold on. I bet I retweeted it. Maybe I'll have more luck just going to my profile and looking at my retweets. Hold on. She literally says, I don't give a fuck about that cat. So you had that cat for 8 months around that dog who this is how the dog interacted with it. And you're already on record saying, I don't give a fuck about that cat. Oh, wait, hold on. Let's see. Hold on. No. Hold on. Share this tab instead. Let's play this one. I don't think it's this one, but hold on.
It's like I have said for a year now. Any updates, whether positive or negative, whatever change there is, I will let you guys know. The RIP BBJ, if there was even a downturn in a condition or something pops up, I will let you guys know. It's like I have said for...
Wow, Frenchie. That's wild. I don't see a date on this one. Amy May, thank you so much for the super chat, darling. What's Amy May have to say? That's right. Glaze me all the way up for the undefeated queen of receipts. You know it, girl. Thank you so much for supporting my channel. Hold on. The outrage should be in direct proportion to the crime, in my opinion. Agreed. Okay, hold on. It might be this one. Let's listen to it anyway.
Too bad, animal abuser. We will critique the way you take care of animals forever. You will be long gone from this platform. We will still sometimes bring up, hey, guys, you remember when we used to watch that useless fat bitch? You remember how she abused the shit out of her animals? And inshallah, BBJ will still be alive, kicking and thriving then. Inshallah, that cat outlives you. Look at BBJ. Still kicking, still thriving. Better today than she ever was under your care. It's not the same, heifer. Rachel, hey, thank you for the super chat. Because people in this community are just batshit crazy. And it's like they want to believe the worst. I don't know. It's like I have said for a year now. Any updates, whether positive or negative, whatever change there is, I will let you guys know that RIP BB.
The date on that, February 23rd, 2024. There we have our answer. That was at least 3 to 4 months after she euthanized BBJ that she said this on her channel out of her mouth. Fauntleroy, thank you so much for the super chat. But Sam, the really important question is, what did the Curlys think about all of this? For those of you who don't know, it's actually spelled wrong, Fauntleroy, but I won't hold that against you. He's speaking of Mandy and Sean Curly, Kirley. What do they think of that? Who knows? Who knows what's going through that pretty little brain of Mandy's? Thank you so much for the super chat. She nuked her channel, but she said that was because of the stuff that's going around related to the terms of service and stuff like that about eating disorders and stuff.
If there was even a downturn in a condition or something pops up, I will let you guys know. They're full of shit, and I'm sick to death of this just bullshit about the cat. You want to say RIP to fucking BBJ? Good for you. Knock yourselves fucking out. I don't give a shit, okay? BBJ is living better than ever and fucking thriving. And some people, it seems, don't like that. But that's on them. Yeah, she just wants to peace. No, we're not exploiting fucking BBJ like that.
Oh, this is June 23rd of this year. Oh.
Yeah, she just wants to peace. No, we're not exploiting fucking BBJ like that. BBJ is retired. And you know what? Even me giving that update was completely unnecessary. But I thought, you know what? Fuck it. Why not let her see BBJ thriving?
Wow. That was in June of this year. That's sick, bitch. Hold on. Let me go back to that part so you
let
can
her see BBJ thriving.
Oops, hold on. Ah, that's not what I wanted. Okay.
She just wants to peace. No, we're not exploiting.
Okay, I'm putting that back up there so you can see what's written on the bottom. It says context. FFG offered to buy Chantel a car for Smokey because she's a weird bitch. Negotiations involved a BBJ update. And here, out of Frenchie's own mouth, she admits that she sent Chantel something. What was it? A picture or a video? So she could see that BBJ was, she said, living her best life. That was this year. That cat had been going on 2 years at that point. What are you doing, Frenchie?
But even me giving that update was completely unnecessary. But I thought, you know what? Fuck it. Why not let her see BBJ thriving?
Wow. Fuck it. Why not let her see BBJ thriving? What kind of a sick bitch are you, Frenchie? Seriously. That is some sick shit. Oh, spiteful bitch. Thank you so much for the super chat. Spiteful bitch says she nuked her Twitch too. Really? Oh my God. Hold, please. I got Carl's getting involved with other shit back here. All right. That's some sick shit. Okay, that's still not the one I'm looking for. I'm looking for the one where she said, I don't give a fuck about that cat. Surely I retweeted it, but apparently not because I did not find it. But it was Fruity who posted it. So I'm going to keep looking because I want you all to hear it. Jack. Okay, let's see. I don't think it was this one. Dang it.
You will be long gone from this. Too bad, animal abuser. We will critique the way you take care of animals forever.
One. You know what? I'll have to maybe come back to it another time. Wait, this might be it. Let's try. We'll see.
I don't hate cats. I just don't want a cat. I don't like cats like that. I don't want them in my home. I don't want to smell litter. I don't want a cat like rubbing up against me, purring and stuff. That is so not my thing. But I still don't want any harm to come to any cat. I want to know that that cat is in a good home. Just bitch, not my home. You know what I mean? I don't hate cats. I just don't want a cat.
Wow. And come to find out, the cat was in her home the whole time. That's pretty disturbing.
Sit there with, and you tried to murk BBJ. Okay. So, no, don't sit there with your little fucking background music edited into this disgusting video talking about how the cat's already done and buried in your mind. Inshallah, bitch. The cat outlives you, and I will bring her to piss on your grave. And you tried to murk BBJ. Okay. So, no, don't sit there with your little.
Ooh, Lord. Okay, hold on, Nikki. Oh, is it this one? Let's see.
As badly as she neglected poor BBJ, BBJ was always fucking there for her. And that kills me about animals. How good they are even to the people who neglect them. Poor thing, man. Thank God. Thank God she got out of there and is thriving and is going to rest, like live out the end of her life the way she should have lived her entire life.
Wow.
Fuck you, Chantal, and you're fucking, look at you getting.
She was going to say rest in peace. She was. Oh my God. Dang, Frenchie. Hold on, guys. I'm almost done. All right. Let's listen to that again.
Choked by your tits and stuff. You're so disgusting. Just animal abusing sack of shit. And here we are, present day, and your karma is being served to you by a little tiny cat. Good. Diana Source her there in the videos and shit like that, or when she'd be live and stuff. As badly as she neglected poor BBJ, BBJ was always fucking there for her. And that kills me about animals. How good they are even to the people who neglect them. Poor thing, man. Thank God. Thank God she got out of there and is thriving and is going to rest, like live out the end of her life the way she should have lived her entire life. Going to rest, like live out. Thank God. Thank God she got out of there and is thriving and is going to rest, like live out the end of her life the way she should have lived her entire life.
Damn,
Fuck you,
Frenchie.
Chantal, and you're fucking, look at you getting choked by your tits and stuff. You're so disgusting. Just animal abusing sack of shit. And here we are, present day, and your karma is being served to you by a little tiny cat. Good. Diana Source.
That is, wow, that's pretty disturbing. Back to you, Frenchie. Look at that shithole of an apartment, that shithole environment she had her living in that tiny little box with the dog she didn't know who was tormenting the shit out of her, nipping at her face. Look at BBJ running off, trying to escape that dog. What is cute about this? Also, why didn't you play the audio? I'd like to know. Why did you not include the audio? The dog was actually biting the cat's paw. That's not the cat being playful. She wants that dog to leave her alone. That carpet looks like it crunches. I swear to God. I've only seen carpet that dirty and that crunchy one other time. When what's his name? Swindled his grandma's house out of the family. You guys remember that crusty ass carpet? Look at that. That carpet, it crunches. I know it does. And I know it stinks. And Tally says, I know why. I asked Chris in, I think he was in Yaba's chat yesterday. Am I even hitting it? Couldn't see where it was going. Hold on. Ah, now I got in the face. I asked Chris in Yaba's chat, but I don't think that he heard, or I think he saw me, or if he did, he's again just too nice a guy to answer the question. But I asked Chris, I was like, Chris, tell us the truth. Does your sister's apartment stink? And is it dirty? I mean, I already know the answer to those questions. I just want a confirmation from somebody who's actually been there. I want Chris to tell us just how dirty and stinky his sister's apartment is. Ew. B. Kelly Jean said, fun fact, they filmed 1970s pornos on that carpeting. It sure looks like it, don't it? All right. One more time. Y'all need to go out? Hold on.
Yeah. So there she is. There she is. I don't know about you guys, but BBJ looks not only alive, but nowhere near Door's death, nowhere in bad shape, and I don't know, unhappy or whatever. Literally playing on the couch with her dog brother, enjoying her best life, comfortable, cared for, as she was from the day that she was rescued until the day that she passed away. Okay, guys, BBJ did pass away. Okay, but this fucking October 2023 bullshit is absolutely ridiculous.
I cannot believe she says that, but then goes on to not only not say when then it was, if October 17th was so ridiculous, then when, girl? Tell us when. Not only did she not offer the information, but when her chat exploded with people demanding it, she ignored it. She ignored it. She ignored it. People started getting blocked by her mods, and she ended the stream. All right, that's probably enough for that one. I'm going to tap this back one more time, and I'll be right back. I have to let these dogs out.
Okay.
Come on.
I went back, and I'm like, okay, well, let me find something cute. Let me find something. And I was searching through, and you know what? I think I found something adorable that I would like to share with the class, if you will let me. Hold on, let me get this tab. I hope you guys can see that clearly. Can you see the top there? Yeah. I'm just saying, after the day, and watch how cute. I screenshot and that screen, like a screen recorded this so that the day is there and everything is there. You tell me, has BBJ passed away?
Oh, Lord. My chair won't move. I don't even.
Yeah.
Hold on.
So there she is.
On our screen. I'm curious why she even said that. If she was going to own up to BBJ having passed away, that yes, that's true. BBJ passed away. Why did she say that part? Does she look dead or something? What did she say? Does she look past you? Sorry, I had to tap it back. I think I took it back too far.
Yeah. So there she is. There she is. I don't know about you guys, but BBJ looks not only alive, but nowhere near Door's death, nowhere in bad shape, and I don't know, unhappy or whatever. Literally playing on the couch with her dog brother, enjoying her best life, comfortable, cared for, as she was from the day that she was rescued until the day that she passed away. Okay, guys, BBJ did pass away. Okay, but this fucking October 2023 bullshit is absolutely ridiculous. BBJ has now passed away. Not October 2023, for fuck's sake. I want to apologize to you guys because I always said.
I can't believe she didn't just say the date. I mean, look, everybody, I don't know. Like people had already said, they'd already made their decision, their judgment on her with the October 17th date, right? I mean, she had only two options here to either do what she did, which was, yeah, confess that BBJ passed away, but not on this date, and then not say what the real date is, or she had the option to say what the real date was. And she went, I don't, as if the community would not demand it. And they did. The people demanded it. And she just did not give it. Like, I don't understand why she thought that was the route to go. What do you guys think? What do you think her thought and rationale was behind her going with this route? Like, she couldn't have possibly thought that this shit was gonna fly. I don't know, man.
That I would tell you if she passed away.
Yeah, she didn't say the date because it wasn't far off, yeah. Plus, she doesn't want people to know how long she used BBJ for money after her death. I mean, we know. All right, we already know. I guarantee you, French Fried Girl cannot produce another video where she has screen recorded the screen so that the time and date stamp is showing like she did here, November, what was it, November 7th, 2023? Guarantee you she cannot come up with another one after November or after December. Certainly not after December. Can you, Frenchie? Can you go to your cloud, whatever cloud you have your videos and photos stored on? Can you show a video of BBJ alive after the date, November 2023? We'd love to see it. She had 2 years to think of a story. She must have known this day would come, but this was all she had. This was her best. Yep. Wild, ain't it? If Chris lied about the date, then in her mind, this completely discredited him. Yeah, well, not so much. Not so much. I just can't believe she thought that was going to fly. I just can't.
Because I always said that I would tell you if she passed away. And you know what? To be honest, if all this hadn't fucking kicked off, I don't know if I would have said anything for, I don't even know how long. I really don't.
So she admits she has no idea how long she was going to let this go on. I'll tell you how long. Until she was ratted out by her brother or somebody else. If there is somebody else out there who knows. She was going to continue until she got ratted out. She was never going to own up to it. She was never going to tell the community the truth. Ever. That's what she just said.
I just kept waiting because
Hold on.
I don't know. You guys know how fucking feral this community is, okay? And I'm not trying to get all ooh woo me. I'm being straight with you guys. This community is fucking feral, and things have been fucking out of control for months.
Hold on. Say it again.
I don't know. You guys know how fucking feral this community is, okay? And I'm not trying to get all ooh woo me. I'm being straight with you guys. This community is fucking feral, and things have been fucking out of control for months now. I knew that somehow BBJ's death was going to be like weaponized against me. I just fucking knew it. I knew it.
Okay, wait. What? Back up. What?
Control. This community is, okay? And I'm not trying to get all ooh woo me. I'm being straight with you guys. This community is fucking feral, and things have been fucking out of control for months now.
This community is feral, and things have been out of control for months now. Honey, what do you mean for months now? That cat died 2 years ago. The cat died 2 years ago.
I knew that somehow BBJ's death was going to be like weaponized against me. I just fucking knew it. I knew it.
When did you know that? Did you know that during the 8 or 9 months that you had BBJ and you promised the community that you would give them any update, good or bad, and no matter how big or small? Promised that and promised it. Did you know the community was feral then? Like, at what point did you say, oh gosh, I cannot honor what I've promised the community as far as BBJ goes because the community is feral and they're going to use it against me? You didn't know that when you were telling these lies and making these promises? You're so full of shit, Frenchie. You're so full of shit. And I love that for you. You did this to yourself, you dumb bitch.
I mean, you guys know you're around. You've seen that in the last couple of years, I have had multiple losses and deaths weaponized against me. And yeah, selfishly, I wasn't fucking ready to go through that again. I wasn't. I am truly, truly sorry. Truly sorry that I didn't tell you right away. I'm a fucking coward. I don't know what to say. It was about me. And how the fuck was I going to do that? This was going to be a fucking wreck again. And it would be weaponized.
She says she's a coward. I don't know what to say, guys. I'm a coward. Again, were you a coward when you defrauded Chantel, when you lied to Chantel, when you obtained BBJ from Chantel using fraud and deceit? Were you weak then? Or what'd she say? How'd she word it? Hold on.
Wasn't ready. Coward. I don't know what to say.
Were you a coward then? Were you a coward when you drove to Chantel's apartment and sent your brother up to the door to knock on the door to get that cat after you knew good and well that you lied to and deceived Chantel in order to get the cat? Were you a coward then? Were you a coward when you took the live stream? Bloop. Were you a coward then when you took the live stream, your bloop live stream, and you gloated and you told the whole community how much smarter than Chantel you were because you duped her out of her fucking cat? Were you a coward then? Were you a coward when you used the sexual assault of a 4-year-old child in your internet slap fight? I don't know. Like, at what point did you become a coward, I guess is the question.
It was about me. And how the fuck was I going to do that? This was going to be.
It was about me. Hold on. I'm behind on these. Give me 1 second. I need to catch up. Oh, Spiteful Bitch says she nuked her Twitch too. Really? Thank you for the super chat. If I hadn't said that already. Rojo said, Sam, in just months, all 3 of those animals died in her care because of their forced environment. I gave her money to help back then. Totally regret it. Rojo, thank you so much for the super chat and for your comment. Addicted to Cold Brew says, you're just truly sorry you got exposed. Exactly, Frenchie. Give me a fucking break. Ugh, disgusting. Thank you so much. Okay, let me go back here to the comments because I know I've been missing a lot. Not the poor persecuted victim. Oh, well says, and you still haven't told us a date, bitch. Nope. Let's see. Anyone who gives her the benefit of the doubt after this shit is just a clown as she is. Exactly. I had to take that sweatshirt off. I was getting too hot, but this is my Thanksgiving shirt. Gobble, gobble. A coward that collected money hand over fist for a cat that was fucking dead. Exactly. Hey girl, hey said bullshit. She wanted to keep collecting money and wearing the cat rescue badge and shield. Maybe that's why she was so desperate to get her hands on. What was the other cat's name that she tried to get? I don't remember. Hold on. She's gonna come back and lose it on any people with follow-up questions. Oh, for sure. You might as well just stay gone, bitch. Because you are never, ever, ever going to escape this. Ever. You're going to have to probably block every word in the English language from your chat. And then what's the point? She is very convincing. And years ago, I believe she was a good person too. In 2022, I saw what a piece of shit she really was when she tried to lie on Charlie Gold. My first thought is what happened exactly to cause BBJ's passing that immediately made her think it would be weaponized. She was ancient. Everyone knew she wasn't going to be around forever. Sounds sus AF. She was trying to figure out how she was going to spin this. That is all. Yep. Yeah, exactly. Were you a coward when you decided to ruin Charlie? Smokey? Okay. Hey, P-Day. Right, Smokey. So is that why she was so desperate to get her hands on Smokey? Because BBJ had been dead for 2 years. She needed a new cat to exploit. She needed a new cat rescue badge to wear proudly on her lapel, I guess. I don't know. You're disgusting, Frenchie. Like, seriously, you're really fucking gross.
A fucking wreck again, and it would be weaponized. I just wasn't ready for it yet.
Hold on.
I tell you right away. I'm a fucking coward. I don't know what to say. It was about me. And how the fuck was I going to do that? This was going to be a fucking wreck again. And it would be weaponized. I just wasn't ready for it yet. I wasn't fucking ready for it yet.
Just wasn't ready for it. Then you shouldn't have taken that fucking cat and promised the community that they would have updates on her, good, bad, ugly, little, big, no matter what. She was a member of the family and we would be kept updated. You never should have done it. Stupid. Ugh. That's because it was never about any of that, was it, Frenchie? It was about you exploiting that cat for cash money. She said it herself in this video, and she's about to say it. The root of all of this is money. It most certainly was, wasn't it? Deja Blue Bear, thank you for being a member for 20 months. There are two things you don't do: mess with kids and animals. FFG has done both. Her hand was caught in the cookie jar. You reap what you sow, FFG. Thank you so much, Deja. Thank you for supporting my channel and for that message. Baba Booey, thank you for being a member for 21 months. Love that you and Yaba always have the last laugh. We do, don't we? Isn't that interesting? You know, there is a list of people on this here internet who made the conscious decision to use a tragedy that occurred in our family that should have been kept private for a number of reasons. Never should have come to the internet, that Yaba and I tried very hard to make sure would never find its way to the internet. And there are a handful of people, a list of people who made the decision to exploit that traumatic event that affected not just one child, but in total 5, 6. You chose to weaponize that against us. And Frenchie, you were one of them. But if you take a look at that list of people and where they are now and how they found themselves to where they are now, ever since they made the really stupid decision to use our family tragedy as a weapon against us, one might, I don't know, maybe fear for themselves if they too partook in such a disgusting and diabolical thing. I don't know. I have nothing to do with it. These things tend to work themselves out, don't they, Frenchie? Baba Booey, thank you so much for being a member for 21 months. Oh, I already read that, but thank you again. I appreciate you. Oh, my chat froze over here. Shit. I'm not even talking about the FOF list, Miss Ann. I'm talking about a much shorter list. Where's Belinda these days? Where's Sniff? What happened to him? Ron, he caught felony stalking charges. His life is in the absolute fucking shitter. Clara. Rest in piss, Clara. Fuck you, bitch. Frenchie. Who else?
And so I kept waiting. And I'm sorry. I'm really, really sorry, guys. I truly am. I'm a coward. It is what it is. Okay.
Oh, yeah. DC Media Girl died. She died. Can't remember. Was it September or October? Let's see. That's July. September? No, maybe it was October. Hold on. Oh, yes, there it is. September 23rd. September 23rd.
You know, if you can't rock with me anymore because of this, I get it. I do. I truly do. I respect it. You know, the best to you anyway. Like, I'm not holding it against anyone, but I don't know. Just know she was so loved, so fucking loved, so well taken care of from the day she was rescued until the day she passed. Just literally living her best life.
How are we supposed to take your word for that? How are we supposed to believe you, Frenchie? You've lied about everything else. You're nothing but a liar, a deceitful swindler, and con artist. And you have been. You've been proven to be that over and over and over. You've been lying for the last 2 years about BBJ every time she's brought up. You've been lying about her being alive or dead. You're a lying liar who lies, but we're supposed to believe you because you got caught, because you got aired out, because it got exposed that you put that cat down 2 years ago and you've been lying to the community ever since and collecting money. But we're supposed to believe that listen, I might be a liar. I might have lied about everything else. I might have made promises about everything else and not kept them. But I promise to give BBJ the best life possible until the end. And I promise I did that. We're just supposed to believe you. The easiest promise of all that you made that you could have kept was to just tell the community that she died and when she died. And you didn't even keep that. We're supposed to believe you that you kept your promise to give her the best life possible in her final days. And the only evidence you've presented, the only thing we have to go by is this video of your dog harassing the shit out of her within weeks of her being euthanized. And we're supposed to believe you.
I hope you guys can see that clearly.
You gave her the
Can
best
you see
life.
the top there?
No.
Yeah. I'm just saying, after the day, and watch how cute. I screenshot, not screen, like screen recorded this so that the day is there and everything is there. You tell me, has BBJ passed away?
There's nothing cute about that. That poor cat was being tormented. But yes, Frenchie, we believe you when you tell us that you kept up that you held up that promise and you gave her a beautiful life. Sure.
I'm not holding it against anyone, but I don't know. Just know she was so loved, so fucking loved, so well taken care of from the day she was rescued until the day she passed. Just literally living her best life and enjoyed every day more than the day before.
That's not what your video shows.
Truly love, truly, I know it's weird to say about an animal, but respected, given a place in the family. You know what I mean?
I can't believe when she said that, I about fell out of my chair. Given a place in the family. We know what family means to you, girl. We've seen with our own eyes. Rojo, thank you so much for the super chat. FFG kept her scan going because Chantel and Kuwait didn't give FFG Canadian stocking privileges for her stalker coins. Exactly. She no longer had the advantage of physical proximity to Chantel when Chantel was in Kuwait. So she had to keep that BBJ shit going. That's one of the reasons, I believe. Yes.
Loved, and cared for. Again, I'm really fucking sorry that I didn't tell you literally right away when it happened. I just didn't know how. I didn't fucking know how, and I couldn't fucking face it. I could not face it.
She couldn't face it. Then why did you put yourself in that position? Nobody asked you to do any of that shit. Nobody asked you to do it and then bring it online and exploit it and hold live streams and celebrations and anniversaries and fundraisers and all the shit, all the pomp and circumstance that you rain down upon yourself, you hero of all heroes, you cat rescuer. But when it came down to upholding one simple pledge and promise, literally the only thing that you could legitimately give back to the community that gave you so fucking much. The one thing that you could give back to the community, which was updates on BBJ and to be truthful when the day came that it was time to euthanize her, when the day came that BBJ was no longer with us, the only thing you had to do, the only thing you had to give back was the truth of it and holding up to your word and telling the community when that day came, and you fucking lied for years. You are a weak little coward bitch, aren't you? Don't you ever, ever come around here tooting your fucking horn again. You're a fucking fraud. You're a disgrace. You're an embarrassment.
All I'm going to say about the mortifying Twitter drama, because I wrestled with this for days.
No, it's my makeup brush.
I'm telling you, it wasn't BBJ.
I can't believe she's even bringing up the Twitter drama, but no, I can. She has to, because in order to really drive home that she's just a victim in all this, and poor me, I'm such a victim, and I'm just a coward, and I've been victimized by this community so much, and I'm such a victim. That's why she had to bring up the Twitter drama. My dad, my brother are humiliating me on Twitter. It's so mortifying. Girl, you love nothing more than to go on the Twitter and run your fucking cocksucker. You love nothing more than to go on Twitter and say some of the most vile, heinous shit to and about anyone. And you tell me that when your time comes and your ticket gets punched and you're the one getting dragged through the mud on the Twitter, that you're just too much of a coward, too much of a big fat crybaby, and you can't handle it, and you're such a victim. And don't be mad at me because I lied to you about BBJ for the last 2 years. I've been being humiliated on Twitter for the past 4 days. Fuck you, Frenchie. Huh. La-di-da. Thank you so much for the super chat. I'd like to know where the Gucci collar is. Yeah, where's the Gucci collar, bitch? Gary, you can't be Ophelia and a mobster princess. Who said that? Yamano Zami? That was a banger. Isn't she the one who starts shit with everyone and their community? Yes. The audacity of this woman. Exactly. Sam is dressing dirt and neck the fuck down. Thank you, Alex. Takes a bow. Wait, she still mentions Gigi. I know you know. Pulpy was so confused. Yeah, she brings fucking Gigi into this shit. Like that whole, I think she was just spiraling at this point. I think when she circled back around to Twitter and then what she says from here to the end, I think this was, yeah, she'd seen the chat. The chat was being relentless through her whole little spiel, demanding to know when, tell us when. And I think this was like her last ditch effort to try to turn that fucking sinking ship around. I'm a victim. I'm being humiliated on Twitter. Arfo Beauty, yes, I do. It's Samantha Jean Merch. Samantha Jean Merch at gmail.com. Hold on, I'll type it. Samantha Jean Merch at gmail.com. Thank you so much. This is great. I love it. This bitch gets really nasty on the Twitter. I mean, she has slung words like pedo and pedophile and baby fucker and you name it. She has said it on the Twitter, calling my kids criminals, degenerates. I mean, just the nastiest of the nasty shit. But yet when her ass gets exposed for being a big fat fucking liar and collecting hundreds of thousands of dollars in BBJ's name, knowing good and well that cat was dead and gone, she's going to cry about how she's been humiliated on Twitter. Give me a fucking break. Cousin wife says this is delicious karma. Merry Christmas. Indeed.
Kept me away.
Hold on. I guarantee the FFG put that damn cat on the grill. Gigi said in a drunk stream. Did he really say that? Did you know that, Annie? Did you know that Gigi said, I guarantee FFG put that damn cat on the grill? I'd like to know. Annie, are you okay? Are you walking, Annie? Annie, are you okay, you dumb bitch?
It was my embarrassment.
Yeah. She called my wife anti-Semitic on the internet, which caused my wife to bleed over 1,000 subs. She has her supporters saying that the support group are Nazis. Thank you for who brought that up. Where is it? Yamano Zami. Thank you.
About what's going on Twitter. Okay.
Nikki says, I showed Gigi saying that on one of my streams. He went mad at her. Really, Nikki? I would love to see some of those clips. Not right now. I won't play them on my channel, but I'm just curious.
Money is
hundreds of thousands of dollars. That's a fucking lootly. It's on her playboard. Yeah, there's no disputing how much money this bitch has grifted off this community. I'm sorry, conned and scammed off of this community. It's over $300,000. It's on playboard. I tell no lies. Chuck and his ducks, thank you so much for being a member for 7 months. Hi, guys. Just got back from last minute Thanksgiving shopping here for the gossip while making the snack for the ducks. Wonderful. Thank you so much for being a member for 7 months. I do love holiday shopping, even if it's just at the grocery store. Fauntleroy says, Sam, I feel like things got weird on that stream so long ago when you got ambushed about the stupid Zeeth interview, and it's only now being put right all this time later. Indeed, Fauntleroy, I agree. The universe always rights the wrongs. No need for any of us to try to intervene or make that shit happen. It all happens on its own. Sometimes justice is swift. Sometimes it's not so swift, but either way about it. Either way about it.
It was my embarrassment about what's going on Twitter. Okay.
She's jealous that you guys make your own merch, so she lied about doxing.
Money is at the root of all of this.
There, she said it. Money is at the root of all of this. It is, isn't it, Frenchie? That's what it's all about for you, isn't it? Fucking money. Thank you for finally admitting that.
Money is at the root of all of this.
Somebody said in the chat a minute ago, and I meant to read it and then I forgot, but they said something about their grandma said, scratch a lie and you'll find the truth or something like that. Love it.
Money is at the root of all of this, is what I can say. And you can, yeah, and whatever you want, again, believe whatever you want. I have been paying this person's rent and living expenses since the month my mother passed away.
What does that have to do with fucking anything? What does that have to do with BBJ being euthanized in late 2023 and you lying to the community about it for the last 2 years? What does that have to do with anything? You're literally, and here she is confirming, this is where she confirms that, yes, that's my brother, and yes, that's my dad. Thank you for that, Frenchie. Because as I understand it, the fail farmers and the grift gang, Belinda especially, over there working overtime trying to convince people that I'm not convinced. I don't think that's really her brother. It is, dumb bitch. She just confirmed it. Once again, you're fucking wrong and stupid. Shocker. Once again, the fail farms gets it wrong. Shocker. Once again, the fail farmers and the grift gang are all exposed for driving narratives they know are not factual. Shocker. But what does that have to do with anything? Just because your brother, for whatever reason, you're saying it has to do with money. Okay, so you stopped paying his rent last month, and that's why he came and fucking fired kill shot number 1 at your ass on the internet and exposed your fraud, exposed your long con. So that's between you and your brother. We don't care. I do not care that the reason why Chris finally pulled the fucking trigger on this is because you quit paying his bills. That doesn't matter. Not only do I not care, it doesn't fucking matter. It doesn't change anything you did. But I love it, though. I love that in trying to get out of this shit, you literally just expose yourself to be a further big fucking degenerate, because her brother Chris has been coming to YouTube and Twitter for off and on for like the last 2 years. He's been coming here talking shit on you, telling your secrets, letting everyone know that he's got shit on you that would end it for you on YouTube for like the last year and a half, right? 2 years, year and a half, periodically. Yes. Now, Frenchie has just admitted that through all of this time, this year and a half, 2 years, that her brother has periodically popped up talking shit on her name and basically threatening to expose her, that she continued to pay his bills until last month. I love that. Thank you for confirming that. Thank you for confirming what we already knew, that you were paying your brother to not rat your ass out. Thank you for that. Let's tap back and listen to again. Let's tap back and listen to a French fry girl admit that she's been paying her brother to not air her ass out and expose her for lying to everybody and exploiting the dead cat. Pop, pop, pop.
And you can, yeah, and whatever. Money is at the root of all of this, is what I can say. And you can, yeah, and whatever you want, again, believe whatever you want. I have been paying this person's rent and living expenses since the month my mother passed away. I stopped paying their rent October of this year, 2025. And now all this is happening. It's no coincidence.
Apocalypse, hello. Are you just saying hello excitedly, or do you have something really important to say? Excuse me. Tally said, boo hoo. Hey girl, hey says, no one cares. I love it. This matters to us none. Zero zip. This doesn't matter. We don't care. Has nothing to do with shit. So the only thing you accomplished by saying this was just confirming that you have been buying your brother's silence so he wouldn't expose you. I love it. Thank you. Thank you for including that golden nugget, Frenchie. I hope Frenchie doesn't pack it up and leave. I hope she continues live streaming, and I hope she continues running her mouth, and I hope she continues to drop these little nuggets for us. Love it.
And it's not about anything deeper than money. The job and the bullshit and the big talk is all it is big talk. It's all
don't care
about the money.
Yep. Yeah, well, it was all about the money between you and him, but it was not all about the money for us. Or was it?
I'm going to say one more thing.
Oh, God. You probably shouldn't have. All right. We're at 12 minutes, 30 seconds. It goes on to 15. So, yeah, you probably should have ended it there. But thankfully, she didn't.
About what's been happening on Twitter and all of that shit. And how long this shit has been going on, kind of behind the scenes and behind my back.
Jen, thank you for being a member for 41 months, you basic Betty. Love when you do this, LMAO. Thank you so much. Love you, girl. Oh, what'd I do?
My brother told me a long time ago that the Gaining Ground, my longest enemy online, everybody knows, had contacted him shortly after our mother had died and was trying to get information about me from him.
Two Cardinals makes a very good observation. She says, notice FFG using a normal, sane person voice while talking about all of this instead of the unhinged, loudmouth voice she usually has. Excellent observation. Joanna Freedom says, that's not how that went down. No, it's not. And Chris has dropped the receipts on his Twitter to prove that that is not how that went down. Chris, I got to say, Chris has what it takes to be in this arena. He has what it takes. He's smart, he's patient, and he's fucking ruthless. Okay, so this is not how that went down. Thank you, Joanna Freedom. This is not how that went down with Gigi. So I question, why the fuck did you say this? Of all the people's names that you invoke at the end of this despicable live stream you did, this is how you choose to end it? By bringing Gigi into it? And then you lie on top of it. You're not even telling the truth. Hey, French fried fraud.
Shortly after our mother had died, and was trying.
Yeah, longest enemy, now her only friend. Sucks to suck, Gary. There was a whole lot of deception nuggies in this, not a tell-all confession. Yes, there were, Tally. Oh, thank you, Nikki.
My longest enemy online, everybody knows, had contacted him shortly after our mother had died and was trying to get information about me from him.
Hey, Butter Crumpet.
You know what? Go to Twitter if you have Twitter. The Gaining Ground put out the screenshots yesterday. It proves who was contacting who and who.
Oh, why would you not direct them to your brother's Twitter to see the screenshots? That's so weird. Why are you telling your audience go look at fucking Gigi's Twitter? All right, fine. And then go look at Chris's Twitter.
Was fucking around. It wasn't the Gaining Ground that contacted him. It was him who contacted the Gaining Ground.
And exactly, Callie's bathroom studio. What does this have to do with anything? Just like you telling us that this is all about money because I'm no longer paying my brother's rent. What's that have to do with a fucking thing? What does this have to do with anything? What does it matter who contacted who first in Chris in the Gaining Ground conversation, private conversation? What does it matter? What does that have to do with this? This is your literal 15 minutes to throw yourself at the mercy of this community, to confess your sins, to beg for mercy and beg for forgiveness. And you cheapen that shit by bringing this ridiculous, insignificant bullshit about fucking Sniffy Cliffy up? What? Man, you fumbled the ball so fucking bad. And the only thing I can think is that she's watching the chat and that she is so knocked off center by the fact that the chat doesn't give a fuck about anything she's saying. All they want to know is, when did BBJ die? I think this is just her. What's the word? Spiraling at the end. I want to hear it again. I want to hear Frenchie spiral.
From him.
Oh, that's right, Snosberry. 15 minutes after a 2-minute and 19-second intro.
You know what? Go to Twitter if you have Twitter. The Gaining Ground put out the screenshots yesterday. It proves who was contacting who and who was fucking around. It wasn't the Gaining Ground that contacted him. It was him who contacted the Gaining Ground, trying to get some, I don't know, info on me and Girl World and shit to, quote, make some kind of website. I don't even know. Anyway, you know what? I could go on and on and on. I truly could. I'm not going to. I've said enough. Money is the root of all evil, and blood is not thicker than shit. All right? That's all I have to say.
Yes, I take a genuine pleasure in listening to that for sure. Sucker.
We're certainly not going to do any reacts tonight. I just wanted to show you BBJ after the accusations, living her best fucking life. Happy as
living her best fucking life.
a clam.
Happy as a clam until when? Until when? Until how much longer after October 17th or November 6th did BBJ live her best life happy as a clam? That's all we want to hear. That's all we want to know. That's right, Kelly Jean. Girl, shut up. Misanthropy says Trojan horse deflection.
Until the day she passed. Again, everybody.
Until the day she passed. This is it. This is 14 minutes, 17 seconds out of 15 minutes. And she says, until the day she passed, knowing her chat is demanding to know the day the cat died. And she still doesn't say it.
I am truly sorry that I didn't tell you when it happened in the moment.
No, you're not. And you wouldn't have told us if your brother hadn't exposed you, you dumb bitch.
I am truly sorry that I didn't tell you when it happened.
Yes, Tally, she implied present tense until she had to admit that she died.
I am truly sorry that I didn't tell you when it happened. In the moment, the next day, whatever. I fucked up. I fucked up. If you can't.
Hey, you fucked up, and what are you going to do to make it right, Frenchie? What are you going to do to make it right to every single member of this community that gave you money over the last 2 years for the care of that cat because you led everyone to believe that cat was still living and thriving and living its best life, knowing that you're the one who told everybody how the cat needed very expensive vet care and medications, knowing that that's the reason why people continue to throw money at you for the cat. What are you going to do to make it right? You fucked up. You're right. You did. What are you going to do to make it right?
Be cool with me anymore. Like I said, I get it and I respect it. Everybody who can, we'll be back to regular business. Okay? Back to reacts. Back to, I don't know, we're going to cover up her food with something.
Oh, really? So, Frenchie, you're saying that your plan is to continue business as usual, reacting to Chantel? That's fucking wild.
We'll be back to regular business. And I just can't, be cool with me anymore. Like I said, I get it and I respect it. Everybody who can, we'll be back to regular business. Okay? Back to reacts.
What was that weird laugh after she said that? Listen.
Regular business. Okay? Back to
What was that? What was that little evil, little sinister laugh that you gave there? Let me guess. You intend to go live and you intend to, I don't know, pad your numbers, purchasing live viewers. Is that what you're going to do? Look, guys, FFG survived it all. She's got 5,000 in chat. I predict we're going to see some astronomical number of viewers when she goes live back to the regular schmegular the next time. What do you guys think?
Like I said, I get it and I respect it. Everybody who can, we'll be back to regular business. Okay? Back to reacts. Back to, I don't know, we're going to cover up her food with something.
Guppy says, but Chris is in the shadows waiting. He is. Don't forget that, Frenchie. And whatever that audio video is that Chris says he has, that's the kill shot.
We'll be back to it. All right? Guys, thank you for being here. Thank you for your support. Thank you for hearing me out. I'll see you next time.
5K viewers and 5 people chatting. Is that your prediction? That would be my prediction as well. How'd my hair turn out, guys? Is it okay? Oh, speaking of if it's okay. Are you Annie? Are you okay, Annie? Probably not. That's a shame. All right, guys. Oh my God. We went for 3.5 hours. This tea really helped a lot. Thank God I thought of it. I would have had to tap out at like 45 minutes otherwise. This has been fun. Thank you, Tweet Tea. Don't forget the merch store. The entire store is on sale, 10% off of orders of $60 or more through December 15th. I think Yaba was planning on going live again tonight. I haven't heard otherwise. So make sure you have your notification bells on for that. Make sure you're following her on Twitter. You don't want to miss that, I'm sure. Joanna says, thank you, Sam. You're a rock star. Thank you. Thank you, Alex. You love my hair and makeup. Thank you. Bunny Melon, thank you for the swords. I got you through cleaning your house, hands and knees, scrubbing the kitchen floor. Hell yeah. Deja Blue Bear, Mac Attack, thank you. All right, I am starving, so I'm going to go see what I can dig up to eat and get me a fresh drink. And hopefully my wife is still going live tonight because really looking forward to that. Oh, merch link. Absolutely. Oh yeah. That's what I have to do too. I've got to make, I got a bunch of merch orders behind me I got to make. So I'll be doing it. Don't worry. Hold on. Here's the link to the merch store. Oops, I'm trying to pin it. Hold on. Ah, I lost it again. There we go. Replace pen message. Goodbye, Kyle. Thank you so much for the super chat. That was so good, Samantha. Really appreciate it. I appreciate you. Thank you for the support. Thank you for being here. Pajama party. You want to do a PJ party, Kelly Jean? You got it. I will let her know that it's going to be a PJ party tonight. Camels against Chantel. I see you. Blessed Dutchie. I see you too. Look at everybody's here showing their faces at the end. Love it so much. Thank you for being here. Let me see if I can figure out my outro. I don't know. We'll see. All right, guys. Thanks for being here. Bye.